lower bar, and I just woke up right now, but we'll be doing it instantly. We'll be streaming G2 versus 100Thieves. Sorry for being late, because yeah, it's 2-6.
Maybe some late scouting from EU down on A short, and they can wait.
It's gonna be a long one, I guess. This is currently 100Thieves map.
This round is on icy. A position top truck. Asuna, what an entry!
That intro is nasty. Yo, 100Thieves, 100Thieves, rocking man. Cheeto, two agents left. Valen and Trent.
Being scouted out, but wins it with the stinger. Still 4 players left alive. He's running down to pick up a rifle.
I'm in Trent, gets on my back.
The clock's just simply too low, though.
They know it's over. G2 called the save.
It's looking a bit dire for G2. Remember how their 2 maps versus EG started off, by the way? They won all 4 pistols in their series. They won 3 out of the 4 bonus rounds they played. Like, G2 was running away with games from the start. This is the first time post-kickoff that we've seen them just getting slammed from the get-go.
Yeah, that second map against EG, 13-3. That's what they're coming off into this map. Hasana has been ridiculous to them. He's a guy who's often criticized for some of the inconsistency he can find switching around different roles, but when he is on, 100Thieves look legit.
Icy's been sitting on this ult for so long now. G2, the rounds have been falling apart before they've even been getting those retakes underway. Maybe a chance to fight heavy down B long here. I'm seeing Icy, I'm seeing Trent playing with each other. Maybe another look at a flash combo with a haunt to pick someone off B long, but 100Thieves aren't geared up in that area. That's what they look for. Icy did spend that flash, but they didn't see anything. And now I think 100Thieves might want to scale back into that space, right? They're grouping up to maybe work down into long here, leaving Hookah abandoned. And maybe even reading that Icy, after throwing that flash, has leaned over into this A side of the map. Because whenever Icy's been playing on B, it's usually been playing up in that cubby, so the Dizzy would have seen that. Now we've actually got that Yoru coming back over into the B site. And 100Thieves can get this take underway.
Again, good molly to stall from G2. That'll cancel out this first wave. But Asuna, double satchels in the second wave of utility ready to set him up. Ult pops. Icy's going to go forward into this one. Scouts out information, but they're trying to get ahead of him. 100Thieves fighting into the site. Asuna caught on the entry, and Icy now an issue behind them. They can't hear. That's a haunt committed as well as the Nightfall and Fallon fighting forward for 3. The leader steps up when he's needed. It's a flawless round, G2.
Hey.
I think Trent's got to be the hero in that round. First of all, he gets the kill on Asuna from atop the ticket, but that unlocked the Nightfall. Nightfall comes out immediately, and in the chaos of not being able to hear anything, being decayed, playing off his own haunt there to get that kill. That was so nicely done from him.
And you see that decay so critical. All these kills, body shots for Valen, but it's enough with that decay, with the haunt. Lovely combo.
But that's the difference. Trent gets that first kill against Asuna, unlocks the ult. The previous rounds, Asuna's been getting into sight and always winning out in those openers.
So a bit of a break for G2. Still 2 left in the half. A chance to salvage this to a 5-7.
They showed this once before. Fake clone that's actually a real Yoru into the teleport, but he can always TP out.
Nice shot by Jonah. Won't connect onto a kill though, but that's good damage.
Low.
Yeah, we just sent a Prowler down A short that saw absolutely nothing. So I think G2 are now grouping up to maybe fight more forward into B long. They are expecting the B lean now from 100Thieves, and the few times 100Thieves have gone B, it's been heavy through long every time.
Jonah makes contact. And 100Thieves are just going to walk up on this one. Dizzy, ready to pop through the smoke. Icy is so blind. No TP to get out of this one, but just in time. He arrives. Jonah still in the smoke, though. Maybe wants to make another go with this one. Icy has a flash to set him up if they want to go for this one. Ult committed. Two shot down before they can escape through the teleporter. It's going to be an attempt for a pivot, though.
This entire round would hinge on Bang. If Bang on A short was able to find some kind of a kill, maybe they have a chance. Cryo takes matters into his own hands, though. A 2v2 over on this B side of the map.
Yeah, they've changed their mind now.
30 seconds
Going
left.
back into B. Uto ready for the re-exec.
Or at least trying to show the heavy util here and then teleport back into that A site. A site is now weak. It is just the Viper. It is just Leaf for the time being. But there's mollies to stall. There's only 15 seconds left, Mimi. The clock is going away. Wingman's going to go in there. And if G2 can get in front of this and take down Wingman, this round might just be over. No! Bang defends Wingman. The spike has been planted. 100Thieves still have a chance. It's Cryo versus 2. Getting active, finding his.
Ooh.
He has a molly to play with. Icy has nothing. The first tap now. Icy looking for half. He gets it to half. Another fake, and now the molly. That's a lot of time. Icy's got to go on the offensive. But look at that. Cryo's backed all the way out. The clock is moving. The clock is moving. And Cryo now back on the hunt. Icy looking. Pulls off. No, he can't go for the full stick. Cryo waits him out. Icy can do nothing. The clock goes down, and Icy's got it. He wins the fight in just the nick of time.
That was close. That was freaking close. Whoa.
Only a few seconds away for G2.
Yeah.
But the rookie steps up, having the game people expected from this prospect.
One enemy remaining.
And that was a ridiculous round from 100Thieves.
Yeah.
I think 3 or 4 times re-changing their mind on where they want to commit towards B, towards A. And honestly, G2, in these last few rounds, I think has been handling it very well. And a big part of that is this Yoru and how fast those rotates can come with the gate crash.
Icy's coming in immediately. He can fight showers early, get back over that B site quick. 100Thieves, though, tempo change after these slow rounds, blitzing it over into the A site. No control of U-Haul just yet, and Icy gets the opener.
More fighting coming, Leaf, 1 for 1. Break on the hunt. Trent can't hear a thing, and that spike timer begins to
Yeah, no, they're cool.
3v4. In comes the pit for Bang. He becomes the danger man in this round. How long can he stay up? How much can he do? Great angle there.
Evens out
the odds and tries to get more time. He'll escape. No. Trent at the last second catches him through the smoke. Tap on the spike. Spam coming in. Bang, they're so close to him, and Valen knocks him down.
He showers.
A chance for revenge. Down to a 1v1.
This one.
Trent has to hold this one halfway. The prowler in his face. He hops off. The time is ticking.
Ah. 100Thieves.
He couldn't in Ascension. But here with 100Thieves, he bests G2.
EU crushes that opening pistol round and clutches it up at the end. The Red Bull clutch for EU. And it starts off looking great, right? Icy gets that first kill, but then he has the pandemonium of this Viper's pit. EU repositioning from showers where he'd previously been seen to short, and getting those 2 kills was gorgeous.
G2, they might have just kept themselves in this one, but it's still 8-4 up for 100Thieves. Heading into that defensive half. Before we get there, the analyst desk.
Thank you so much for that, Mimi and Ender. Wow, great start here for 100Thieves, 8-4 total. And really, I think, you know, the big point that kind of stuck out to me throughout that entire first half, you got to talk about Bang and Busio. We kind of harped on Busio a little bit at the pre-show, Wyatt, but Bang also joining him. The output's been insane from both of these two.
Yeah, on that attack, Asuna was not really able to do much on a lot of the rounds. He was getting shut down. He was trying to get some of the space, but was just going down. And then it was Bang who was following up after that. And in a few crucial moments was able to push forward, find a kill, and then give his team enough space to actually play off that. Last week, Bang was really struggling. He was needlessly dying a lot. He was struggling to hold areas of the map. And right now, he's completely making up for that. He looks to be in sick form.
Yeah, I think that's the same story for Busio. It feels like last week might have been an off day for him. Normally, you see him as like a really confident player, taking every fight he can get an opportunity for, and you see that in this first half. He's playing really well.
Yeah, stats definitely speak for themselves. Bang had a lot of standout moments there.
Viper get cold.
And I think, if anything, what this goes to show is that you can't judge a book by its cover here. And even though the cover was looking a little tattered a bit, Wyatt, it does feel like at the very least 100Thieves have found themselves, a good inroad here in this bind map.
Yeah, for sure. This team has given Bang a long time to try to like flourish. They have a lot of belief in this guy, and I think they should. He's proven that he can be a legit player, but you know, being at this level is what they need him to do to get wins like this.
Well, we'll see if 100 Thieves can close it out. Let's send it back over to your casters.
Oh yeah.
Thanks very much to the desk. 100 Thieves, a great chance here. But G2, they were apt at those pistol rounds in the game versus EG. 4 for 4. It's fast down short. Asuna satcheling forward, but Fallon was not caught by the flash, and he shuts him down.
Talk about a guy that was money last week. It was Valen. Now EU out of showers, and Valen also the one to take him down.
They're rushing. They're
G2
rushing.
responding to that aggression perfectly.
Boostio's got an angle, but he has to get it.
Ah shit! Now he's dead too. Oh, it's 5-2. Just let it.
Valen, and somehow he's still the guy that gets the kill. He's down on 6 HP. He's grabbing an ult orb. He's up to 4 out of 8 on the brimstone, and there's still time to play with. He's got a plant. He's clearly got 2 more kills left to him. Hell, if he gets over towards B long, he could get ult for round 2.
I don't know if they'll orb max that much. There is a big flank coming here from Bang. And Leaf not watching the right angle. Turns. Oh boy, it gets awkward. But Leaf finds the timing. And now poor Cryo has too much to do. G2. Big pistol round.
Got one version.
Honestly, 100 Thieves kind of shocked me coming out of that. Playing so fast out the gate. But G2 did a great job responding. Valen now 5 out of 8.
Wouldn't take him unexpected, but nah.
Like he was fully ISO'd in that first fight. Got
Right
that
in
one,
bed.
came
They
in
was
for trades
everyone
eventually,
on
down towards showers. Down and out. That is boding fantastically for
They
round
didn't take
3
that
here.
side.
High chance Valen has the ult online for that round.
Come on, guys.
Valen again top of the scoreboard. This guy's the IGL, but he can do it all. Boostio, right? Stunning shot there on the icy with the
Boostio's
sheriff.
like, I'm an IGL too.
He can do it too.
I can also do it all. If he gets another, that would truly be ridiculous. Wait, what?
Gets one with
IGL
the classic.
oh,
How's this happen? There's a
IGL battle. IGL battle all the way.
for G2. Molly's try and flush 100 Thieves out, but they're still chilling backside and they're biding their time for Bang to approach.
Bangs made it all the way up, peeking on through the smoke, but Leaf is holding him. G2 back with the numbers advantage. On the hunt, his low players corralled in backside. G2
got him.
mop it up. It was a 3v5 for them somehow.
Yeah. Kind of a little scary there.
Never in doubt. Never in doubt.
All the plan, because Valen has ult now.
Yeah, that makes sense. No, unfortunately, they actually bought pretty heavy into that round. A lot of SMGs, so it's one real gun on Icy, and then the ult. But what even is a real gun? They can all get it done. We saw it with Boostio. We saw it with Cryo.
100 Thieves also buying a lot of sheriffs into that round. Have quite a few players on half armor here.
That they do. One Molly on Bang as well, so not perfect in the utility camp. Notice how 100 Thieves are going to be playing this A side. Very deep positions held here. They've got tons of mollies to be able to stall out a plant, but they're effectively getting full control of U-Haul.
It really all comes down to this stall and EU. I think just off the hop there. Finds a kill through the smoke onto Trenton. Icy has no way to trade that one on out. It is attrition for 100 Thieves as they slowly flood back. And the util setup for Cryo is lovely. And they have dealt with this round. Poor Jonah. Just a specter and not a chance in this one.
The animation is
I like 100 Thieves' read there, playing heavy backside. I think one of the things that G2 are going to be missing with a comp like this by not running the raise is you don't
It was
have
like
the
a
ability
bonus
to
round for
run
him.
on top
This
of
plan
that
could
truck and fight into backside
they had
easily.
one
They
van
have
to
to
one
keep you
van
right in front of it, and that's
because
who
you
play on
are
the round. So then
teams.
these fights into backside are a lot harder to win. 100 Thieves can play heavy for gunfights, can play
Not
heavy
good.
volley denial on
100
the
Thieves
plant, and sort of force G2 over into them.
shield there. Yo,
It's
half
probably
armor,
going to be a
right?
continual thing over towards A.
With this Euro as
But now it's
it gives
build
us the
time.
ability
Build.
to send the player one side, fake out, apply
Alrighty.
more pressure than there is, and then immediately
Thieves.
teleport back to the strong side and go for an execute.
Yeah, what that means is
Fancy.
Icy look for a pick over in
Put it up.
showers, and if you can't find it in your timing, if 100 Thieves don't creep up into him, he just snaps that TP. Look at him, already back over to exec into B.
Guard on here, tough shield.
Molly's traded both ways.
Ooh.
That Dizzy going to be unrecoverable.
Yeah, that's a good spot. Valen has the ultimate as well. How close is he going to use that? 100 Thieves, there is nowhere to run as Icy comes on through the wall, finds finds two. Boostio stuck, tethered
Ooh,
underneath the
wow,
two.
didn't.
Val takes him down.
Everything about that execute was perfect. The double flashes coming over the top from both Jonah and Icy combined with that haunt into the seas. Everything caught on. G2 has really cooked up some great combos with this composition. I think having the ability to have two different players who can bring that synergy with Trent's haunt to basically guarantee you're getting a scan every time gives you so many options in the mid round.
There's just too many things to do if you're an anchor and you only have one teammate with you, right? Like, who's breaking that haunt? Who's turning the flashes? Who's playing up close? A lot that you can lose track of in those tense moments. So though 100 Thieves with a fairly comfortable lead at the time being.
Oh, do they?
On to some guns. They've got enough money to buy into the next. Cryo's not far off that ultimate either.
Still, this map is pretty attack-sided, and
Other
G2's comp, I think,
than,
gives it
yeah,
a lot of options
I
on
mean,
this attacking side.
From 100
Comeback
Thieves,
definitely becoming possible.
are they gonna get
so far
that?
America's,
They're gonna get
Blind
off
is
with
the
night
second most attack-sided map.
same team.
Right behind Lotus. Lotus sitting pretty at 58.5% over on attack by 56%. Not so lopsided, but still something to keep track of in this. And I think a lot of it is because I think a lot of our comps that we've been playing have been skewing a little bit more aggressive here in Americas. A little bit more aggro pieces. We don't play much of the Cypher on this map. There's no real sentinels being played over here. It's a lot of tools to fight, and basically every agent has some sort of mid-range piece of utility that's great at flushing out corners, assisting in a fight, whether it's flashes or scouting or whatnot.
G2's comp definitely epitomizes that. And 100 Thieves going to be taking a timeout here from 6. Asuna, after a pretty good start with the entries in that first half, has been struggling a little bit more in these last 10 or so rounds.
100 Thieves needs to do anything possible to win a series. It has been a drought for this organization. I mean, this year, the Group of Death was unlucky, but it goes deeper than that.
11 months ago was the last time they won a VCT game. Regular season, stage 1 last year, against Furia.
May 13th?
Yeah.
Is that what it was? Yeah, it was. They've won one other game since.
But it was a BO1.
Yeah, it was BO1.
Scars?
Scars, a team in Red Bull Homeground. And if you haven't heard of them, that's because right now they're the second to last ranked team in Japan Challengers. That's the best win, the only win they have gotten since taking down Furia. And obviously G2, they've been close, right? They won a map of bind against Sentinels. But it has been tough for them.
It has been a drought for 100 Thieves fans.
Yeah.
And it's actually a tech pause. That's fun.
Oh,
I love tech pauses. Famously.
Yeah.
We should have a techno pause. We could just start blasting music. They did do that.
They did do that.
Sorry, you just remind. I'd love that.
Great idea. No one's ever thought of that.
Yeah, my bad. Okay. I'll stop doing it. Well, you know the nice thing is, 100 Thieves, you have so much more time to chat to each other. You know, ask some icebreakers to ice. I wasn't trying to do that, but you know, you get to know him. Get to know him out there. He's new on the roster.
Sure. We'll have to get to know him.
What do you do in your free time? Play Valorant. Oh, okay. That's all you need to know.
Player interview. Just for a little update for you folks at home, client crash. They're going to have to hop everyone back on in. Shouldn't be too long. I think it's just one player who crashed out.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that, Mimi? There shouldn't be too...
only one player.
I just get nervous. I get nervous. As soon as you tempt fate like that, oh, we are in trouble.
All right, well, while we have the time, talk to me a little bit more about this Yoru comp, because we've seen some teams kind of early this year run it. Sentinels, for example, was kind of taking their time with this, but they played a different variation. This is something new for G2.
Yeah, I mean, the solo Yoru is definitely surprising. I think a lot of times people will try to pair Yoru with another dive agent to make so much chaos on site that you can mask those teleports a little bit. I think what G2 are using instead is the double flashes, the combos that are very nice with the haunt to give Icy some space. You've also got the clone, so actually flooding out into sight, especially because that clone is supported a lot on this attacking side.
Thankfully, was just a quick pause. We're back into things here.
Okay.
And for 100 Thieves, this is a
they got a pause.
rounds there. Money's on a knife edge. They lose this round. We're likely looking at an even game.
Good for them. Tech pause is
You was also just playing right on the outskirts of that knife over towards B long. Don't believe he was scouted out. There's a couple different options
Any
you can do
game
with that early KO knife. We just saw one that was thrown right about there for full info on long, but you can also throw one that hits both Octagon and
when
Hookah.
your team
if you want to go for a split
score,
like this,
they
it's
score a lot.
utility if you don't get less precise
stop
information, but if it doesn't
the
see anything
pause or
very
something,
effective,
they can
Well,
always
it's got you
make
can have
it
a combo
changes.
like that, the flash and the prowler, and then you still have KO flash hunt or another
Mess up
flash
the
prowler.
mode.
There's just so many layers to the combinations.
and I think especially like after nerfs to stuff like the raised paint shells, it's way less reliable that you're actually getting kills off of those kinds of utilities. So having flashes to actually take active fights can be really potent.
Poison's off.
A little bit of pressure put towards A, but it's going to be a rotation back over towards B with this Brim still entrenched towards Hookah.
Yeah, it's being read just a little bit here. Boostio moving back over towards this B side. G2 are gonna need to go fast here. Good mollies to stop the flood, and Jonah P gets that opener. Haunt cleared off from EU, and a TP in from Cryo picks off the straggler in Leaf. Cryo's all the way back behind, and he gets the second they drop here. The second they look for the plants, he can unleash that ult.
And here comes the flood off of it. Asuna backside, but EU finds a massive one.
There's no time.
11 seconds. They need a plan now. Trent's found a big kill. There's still players on this site that need to be taken care of. 5 seconds. Spike on the floor. 100 Thieves deals with it.
Wow. Cryo monstrous on that flank there, jumping straight through the teleport. Got a beautiful timing on Leaf, who dropped all the way from short over towards Hookah. And that gives him the ult. It was so nice because the ult too, you'll see in the replay, it fully clears all of backside and creates a perfect little lane for his teammates to jump out of. They can go straight through from that. If anyone from Hookah is watching those players flood, Cryo is going to be shooting them in the back off of the timing. That is a great on-the-fly call.
Another little aggro piece here for 100 Thieves. Thrash Roomba fight down short. Austin going to try and follow that one up.
Ooh, it's a dead guess.
And he'll retreat.
Revenge from the pistol round. Asuna is back. And now Valen without the smokes. All G2 have is this Viper wall to work down A short. Not an easy site to play without those smokes, especially when you can't reliably take control over backside. They might try to scale all the way down into U-Haul and play it out from there, or just pop that Yoru ult for the clear.
Icy's going to get asked to do a lot yet again. Flash towards front side. Yoru ult will clear out. Boostio is their utility. Nice combo. Spam too, but Icy's blindsided by Cryo. Swinging back through from showers. Minute left on the clock, and Asuna picks up another. They're struggling to win out on this one, but G2
We call this 5v5 game league, like Valorant and CS. What do you call all that? I
They've
mean,
got to wait
we
for
call
gas
it
relief if they want to have a chance of
or
escaping out from here.
like PUBG.
100 Thieves should know they're stuck over on short. There you have it. The wall up.
Like
They have a
Overwatch and
chance to
stuff
make it
are
on
also
out, but
FPs,
look who's
but
awaiting them
you know,
over towards
don't
B.
really,
Because
you
of
have to
Bang's
plant a
position,
spike and then there's 5
100 Thieves can lead two players over towards
trees
A.
and stuff.
Bang's got to be good for one here. It's a stinger though.
He needs it, and no one has a gun out. Leaf
Ooh.
falls, but the trade is there. Trent in the clutch. We've seen
Trent
this one
only
before.
one left.
15 seconds. Haunt
Look,
to buy time to go for this plan, but a teleport comes in from
looks
behind.
confident.
The pressure is
Oh,
on. The crunch
no.
is on, and EU finds the kill.
Nah,
And the spam.
I was lazy. No reason
I've been so
lazy.
impressed with EU's utility throughout this match. It seems like every time he's throwing a hunt, they're getting value. And they don't have the same tools that
Oh,
G2
yes.
has to combo. Sure, you can throw a dizzy hunt, but most of the time those pieces of util are getting invested alone.
This so
And still,
cool.
he's picking these
I
great
know how
timings to get value off the spam.
It's timings where no one
Yeah.
can be shooting it, really. Right there, it's while
I will
players,
put the
players
tree.
trying to plant the spike. And on
Tree
defense, he was throwing it a lot as players were diving into the site, so that no one's looking behind them to spam that through. He got a lot of first
Tree,
kills,
what you
anchoring over towards B that
I
way.
don't know, but I'm CC.
G2, walk up towards Hookah. This is Asuna's responsibility.
Should
And
probably
he's
watch
just off the line, just a stinger in his hands.
G2 might try to invest some ult here and win this round. Nightfall and the null command. Asuna taking it very low, but Bang is still looking for it.
Not like that.
With
It's not
Icy down
this.
and more space taken towards Octagon. I mean, if
Yeah,
G2
no.
can't push
No.
Bang
No,
out of
no.
this position, they're not getting into the site.
No haunt
Why?
available for now for G2.
Why?
They're gonna have to wait up here and try and let that utility recharge.
And at this point, I don't know if we're using ults. The buy is bad, the players are low. Walking back over into A now. Keep your eye on that player in U-Haul. Cryo has been lights out this game.
All 4 players contacting into Cryo's line of sight.
Out of charge.
Spots the first. Damage taken from the sheriff. Second swing, that is so
Bro,
insane
the
out of
Q's
Boostio. 30
cool.
Cryo will continue
Yeah,
to fight,
2
but
kills.
Leaf
got
finds
2
the
pieces.
right
Nice.
timing to
3
take
v
him
2.
down. 25 seconds
still
his plant
low.
needs to be committed. And
Ah,
he
nice.
follows up off Lucio's utility. Again, every one of those peaks supported 400 Thieves. Excellent stuff.
Match point.
Yo, 100Thieves at
100
match
seem
point
to
now.
have such a strong game plan and sort of a group buy-in of how they want to play the game, especially on this map, which you know is good for them. Like playing full util stall, not rushing their fights. I don't feel when they know they have the opportunity to stall out and play off of their utility. Instead, waiting for the swing to come in from Asuna to fly through showers with the double satchels. It is always well coordinated on these fights to deny the spike being planted.
And that was lacking for so long with this team. You think of old 100 Thieves, right? They get a man advantage situation, they bunker down, they play way too safe, they play scared. And now with this roster, it honestly reminds me a little bit of Sentinels with that buy-in, with that full commitment behind every piece of utility. When they have an advantage, they're not afraid to lose it.
G2 now going to be the ones to call a timeout. Look, they've got some big ults here, Fade, KO, Viper, and they've got to buy, but they need 5 in a row here. And it just feels like A is a site they have not found an answer to. Because usually I would say, look, if you're just getting util denied on the plant over on A, Raze needs to dive for back site control. But they don't have that tool. Yeah, they've maybe got a Nightfall so they could get a little bit more creative with the teleports. But going for deep TPs is a very, very risky. Very hard to support that effectively. And that's why almost always you'll see shorter TPs into truck, into U-Haul, as opposed to going all the way back towards heaven.
The only time they can really push back site is when they have Euro. We saw that get
Oh,
punished in the last round.
so there was even what?
Yeah, they could change their smoke patterns because they've been doing really deep pipes and heaven smokes. Maybe do the double smoke on site and flash through on the fight. But that assumes the 100 Thieves isn't fighting you before that. Because right now, Asuna up on truck is ready to take a very early line down short.
Map point 100 Thieves.
100 Thieves very stacked over towards the A site, but now they can move EU back over here with the Viper Orb up in hookah as well. It's very hard to take sand control because if you haven't flushed out, if you're G2 and you haven't flushed out that area, well then Raze could just throw paint shells through that space with a molly combo, with the decay of the orb there too. You're just gonna get stalled out perma. So they need to come back into A short and force players away.
You see the setup yet again?
Okay, watch.
Fade Haunt ready to come over the top. A rocket for Asuna to swing out from Cryo. This is really tough to break through. But they're going for it.
They need time and watch the teleport. They're going to Nightfall TP into backside.
Is it committed in time? Can they get something for it?
There he goes.
Asuna's down. TP committed. No one can hear it. Cryo is taken care of. That's a great start for G2.
But now on the flank, a Viper leaping forward. Bang to try and pull this round back into control. Looks up on short, anticipates a player there, and Boostio finds one on the other edge of the pit. 2 on 4 now.
Close, he's gonna close, he's gonna
into the space.
Nah, it ain't gonna close.
Wingman on. Boostio looking forward, but Lee takes him down. This one's not gonna go to 100 Thieves. G2 are still in it.
What a lovely combo there. Changing the TP pathing perfectly in time with their Nightfall commitment. And then just having great positioning in this post fight.
Yeah, and you're not going to get a TP like that unless your Yoru scales through showers. That was so important that they split up 3-2 at the start there. And they finally got the backside fight. It's a great timeout call. Josh RT comes in with a plan.
And that's the first time we've seen G2 really fighting for that space in showers. For the most part, it's been these strong side takes that haven't been working.
But can you do it again when you don't have the Nightfall? Because now you've got to be comboing that with just flashes going into the backside. 100 Thieves, bad buy for them this time around. Although some ults to dip into if things get close.
Yeah, Asuna's rocket.
Who's gonna get it?
Could prove critical here.
Oh, the TP in?
Okay, this is fast from 100 Thieves, but Trent has dealt with it. That's massive from the man, but the trade comes through. Now, Bang has recovered a rifle. It's a 3v3, and they're into A.
Cryo would be the hero here for 100 Thieves outside showers, going for that late wrap down short. This may come in faster than expected, but I think G2 are going to turn around because players could have pushed through on sand. They're ready for it.
If he kills Jonah P, he has ult, but he needs to win this fight. And it's going to be tough. A Viper in front of him, Jonah holding with support. And now this round becomes all the more difficult. 100 Thieves, no util to work with. Just walking into sight, Boostio. What a shot to find. Balance down. Leaf swinging into the front sight, but that smoke's and Bang is gone. Boostio was separated.
Shots like
and this should be on impossible. Lucy will hop into the site and fall to his demise.
Okay, G2 looking alive, G2 looking alive. Just goes on for 2 freaking rounds. So,
Probably the most important
not
round
that
of
it's
the
over,
game
it's
coming
all
up for
so
G2 now.
let's see.
Still down 3.
I want
It's
to
5 versus buy. 100 Thieves have 4 heavy hitting ults ready to go. 100 Thieves just showed
G2
a bit of a
clean
sand
and give
trap
me
look I was
ulti.
talking about previously. So now G2 have unlocked a little bit more of the playbook, anticipating more of these ideas, but 100 Thieves have so much to work with now.
Zix hitting another timeout. This is the round to close out if you're 100 Thieves.
I feel like 100 Thieves, if they're coming into this one, the way they've gotten well, the 2 rounds were very different, but I think the last round was a little bit less accurate to how the next ones are going to run, just because it was a bad buy. 100 Thieves went for the very aggressive look.
Sure.
But I think they should hold on to Shower's control a little more heavily, right? The Yoru TP pathing, it's very important that he gets control in Showers to send that one out on a line where it's not going to be seen, not going to be broken. And if 100 Thieves hold on to that space, you can still play very easy molly denial. You could actually play heavy octagon as well and look to fight around the extremity teleport lanes as opposed to fighting right down the center of the map on those 2. And sort of stop G2 from getting Showers control at all.
It's better to take this round. It's better to go for this round. There.
The question now,
Equal.
what has the World Championship duo come
Let's
up
go
with
this round.
in that timeout? What's the call to close this
Oh,
game?
4 freaking ults, bro.
Six and
Use every
Bustio.
fucking ult together, bro.
The minds of 100 Thieves at work here.
Dang it, use it.
G2 are trying alternative strategies out here. They want to heavy open
So
over towards
strong,
B long.
bro.
Scout out some control on that side of the map first.
Oh, easy.
But Bang's gonna bid here, and with no Yoru, you don't have great tools to clear this.
What on earth is this Viper wall that they threw? Is that just a one chunk Viper wall from Bang?
Wild.
Thrown probably from the corner there, not giving you a whole lot of space. But with the pit set up over towards B and orb, I suppose, in hookah, cutting off that area with the time to be able to run over there. I imagine he didn't have time to run to A and set that up before getting back to B.
Showers is weak for 100 Thieves. And G2 have a lurk posture.
100 Thieves are holding onto short so heavy here. They can scout it out with a dog here. Dog notes one player shooting that one away. And the question is, what is the timing on the showstopper? Can Leaf find anything from Showers? The answer is no, and now the smoke
Usually,
blocks off his view completely.
feet out and the shoes off together, then it's gonna be nasty.
If he activates it
Can do a
at
whole
the
this
right
is-
time, he can close this
Nah,
out. But it's a
it's still
rotation
not.
yet again, G2. Are they heading back
Nah,
towards B? The
it was
nightfall
bad, it was
completed.
bad, it was bad.
It'll only ping one.
Yeah, sees one player. The rotates are going to come in. 25 seconds on the clock. And Asuna through the teleporter. He gets his before being burned down, but it's still just 20 seconds. There's no control over long for G2.
17 seconds. They have to commit now, and 100 Thieves has arrived on this site.
Ooh, there's offensive run.
Triumph flies them on the entry. 10 seconds. There's no time. There's no chance. 100 Thieves. Map number 1 is theirs. Defenders win.
Used every freaking ult in the league.
Thieves looking very strong once again. The on-the-fly ideas, their reactions in the server. I loved those side holds from them. Play heavy backside, tons of utility to stall it out. Very well coordinated from them on their best map.
And I think Cryo might be back.
That was
Get that
nasty.
crazy jet game last week. He's playing well on the brimstone here. Promising signs for this 100 Thieves roster. But honestly, G2 that comp had so many looks with the double flash, with the fade combo.
Oh,
It's
no,
all the more impressive.
so
And 100 Thieves
deep.
managed to adapt to a very different
so-
idea on
that's
this map
something
and
that-
take the win.
Cause I
mean,
think my
ultimately at G2, we saw some
Steam
limitations
account
to
is
them, especially on
the
Ravens. They got
reason
creative with
cause
the ults, but
my
it didn't
friend
seem
wants
like it was
to
enough
buy
to come through in the end.
said
Well, a
to
big win there for
buy
100
me
Thieves, a chance to take their
power
first series
because it's in the
win
same
in
region
11
as
months.
me, but
They can
then
close out this map
my
number 2, which is coming up.
like a different price in my Steam account, and it's like $10 in his, while it's 30 something and 40 something in my account. Almost 40, 39.
Excuse me, would you mind taking a picture of us?
Oh, no problem. Ooh, yes, problem. You need Verizon. Trade in that old thing and get a new iPhone 15 Pro with tons of storage, so you can take all the pics. So many
Business
selfies.
living.
A preposterous amount of panos!
That means panoramic.
That's nice.
And as many portraits of me as your heart desires.
How about none?
None. Yeah, none feels right.
Trade in any iPhone in any condition and get iPhone 15 Pro on us. Only on Verizon.
Red Bull gives you wings.
With Scott Sword. Yeah, trying it down GG. This legacy is too expensive. Any freaking $1 too expensive. Give me $1. That's what I'm into. Nah. Of course. I don't even care. So 11 is not in here. I thought so 11 was. You have to buy a VPN or something, I guess. Go myself. Get myself some food.
As he swings in, there's that first kill. A second one easily done.
Huge bomb. Like that. Inject attack delete. Stop following us, right? Yeah. I should probably. Now then,
right now we have Coach Zach. How are you doing?
And
I'm doing fantastic now.
Time.
Map 1.
That's just not how it works.
Overall, but I want to talk.
It's not in my work. It works in this is working for me. Oh.
So specifically about Boostie's performance. It was a bit of like a comeback. I mean, he had more kills on this map than the previous series. What are your thoughts?
I mean, yeah, I like to see that. I mean, he had a poor performance, I'll say, in our last match, but you know, it's like I think some things like he was in his own head about, but coming into this match, me and him had a long talk the night after then, and we kind of set him straight a bit on like what his identity is, like how he plays the game, and like who Busio is in the server, you know? And he's really annoying to deal with, and we wanted to make sure that that's what he brought today.
Yeah, well, what we saw was phenomenal. Honestly, can't wait to see what happens on map 2. Good luck.
Thank you.
There you heard Coach Six there as he was breaking down Busio and how he performed that last game. 100 Thieves pick up a big win on their pick of Bind as we look to break it all down. Golden Boy alongside with Doug. We also got Wyatt and Shazam from G2 joining us here today. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. And Shazam, I want to start with you because this 100 Thieves team definitely felt like, especially going from that first half to the second half, a team that just started to become more and more invigorated as that map continued forward.
Yeah, honestly, 100 Thieves looked really good on their first half on attack. I don't know how many Euros they played against on Bind, but it seemed like they knew what to do.
Yeah.
They knew the rounds to play them out, slow, wait out any possible TP stacks, and then decide to commit to something. On rounds that seems like they had a rehearsed execute they went straight into. And then there was an example where G2 had a lot of ults on the board, and they threw a really good fake on the B site, and baited out all the ults on that site, won the post plant, even though it came down to a clutch. But it looked like they had a really solid game plan going into the attack.
Yeah, I think they looked complete and they looked comfortable, right? Everybody was kind of contributing. Cryo looked way more comfortable in the controller role. Excuse me, he didn't feel like he was trying to do too much, and it just felt like they also continued to just believe in their plan, right? Asuna struggled at the beginning of the game, and ultimately he continued to struggle, but they continued to set him up. They set him up off of the threshold. They gave him ghost armor in the pistol round in the second half. Like, they knew what their game plan was, and they stuck with it, and ultimately it panned out.
Yeah, I mean, this was definitely like a team effort game when you're looking at the stats. No one was super standout. EU was playing well, but for me, when we're talking about Cryo with the controller thing, a lot of it is coming down to what he's playing. I just think his Astra, it's just not letting him be in positions to get kills. And
how would you fix it?
I prefer that, like, hopefully, I'm hoping at Split he's playing Omen, and I think he was better because he was playing Brimstone here. I just don't think the Astra's actually allowing him to play as he wants to when he's on the controller, and even. I mean, I don't want to get too far ahead, but like his util when he was playing on the Astra last week on Split, like he was stunning his own teammates. Like there was just miscomms, misplays, and I think when you're playing Brim and you have the rifle skill that he does, and you can just put down your smokes and focus on shooting people after that, like you're going to be in a much better position. I think it's just easier for him to do.
Yeah, no, fair point. And of course, we'll see though how that plays out in map 2. Though one player though that Geek Heavy was talking about earlier on was Busio, who had a massive turnaround this game. And I think it kind of goes back to what you were saying, Shazam, right? Last week could have very well been the outlier. It felt like we saw a completely different person on the server here today. Busio's normal self, basically.
Yeah, he's an incredible player. I think that off days do happen. And you could see, like, straight into this match, he was performing like the usual Busio we know.
Yeah.
And that's an important piece of this team.
Yeah, it has been for a very long time.
I mean, it was in the first half. He was back to getting his clutches and things like that too. There was that one before, it was a 4K that he had in the first half that really felt to me like, oh, okay, the Busio of last week is gone.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
This is the Busio that we know.
Yeah, because, I mean, it's like in any team that he's in, right? He's always going to be that emotional leader. And I feel like when, that person's down, it's very hard to dig yourself back out of that one. Very difficult situation here, but let's, of course, get ready for map 2 as we dive into that one. Look, could 100 Thieves walk out with the 2-0 for this one? I mean, this feels like 100 Thieves are playing quite confident here, but now we're getting ready for Split, and, well, I mean, anything can happen there.
A lot of this is like what Valorant stuff.
What do you make of that one, Wyatt?
Heading into Split?
Yeah.
I mean, Split has been good for them historically. It's just a bad taste in their mouth right now because they got smoked by Sen on it. But it's also a great map for Sen, and I really think that if they just do make one, I'm really hoping that Cryo is playing Omen on this map and not Astra, because also when he's wanting to go for aggro plays on B, he was just getting caught out and needlessly dying a lot, and so was Bang. Whereas on Omen, you will have spots where you can have the opportunity to fight and actually TP away and not get caught if he's trying to get one kill and leave when he's anchoring.
Yeah.
So that is really one. It's a small change that I think would have a lot of importance on the result there.
Well, let's actually see what the coach of G2 has to say as we get ready for map number 2.
Josh RT is joining me, coach of G2. Now, how are you doing, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing phenomenal. I got to ask you, so I think G2 had a great performance in that last map, but where do you think things kind of went a little bit off kilter?
I would say on defense, we forgot a lot of our defensive protocols that we practice. We made some errors in rotations, and position wise, like we were not in the right spots to deal with their executes. And on attack, since we fell in a hole like 4-8 first half, we didn't have enough of a round buffer to deal with what they did. At the end, they just stacked the bolts and just closed the round out. So, yeah.
Well, best of luck on map 2.
And map 2 is where we're heading. It's going to be split. The battleground to decide whether or not 100 Thieves can walk away with a 2-0 win, or would G2 force that map 3 on Icebox. But you heard Coach Josh RT there say, Wyatt, how, you know, a lot of those defensive protocols, the things that they had prepped, that they were ready for, kind of just fell apart. That's something that simply just cannot happen, because it feels like 100 Thieves, they've always been that drilled team. So even without Busio on the roster. So they got to fix that going into map 2.
Yeah, they'll be starting on attack. Last time we saw G2 playing on this map, they were running the like breach, cypher, raise, kind of like trap setup comp on defense. So that's also a comp that 100 Thieves used to play a ton and one they really favored. So I was surprised last week when we saw them switch to a non-sentinel comp, because they've always loved cypher so much.
Okay, now
and
there are
if we're looking right here,
same
these are signaling the same thing.
except for
Cryo is going to be on Astra, and G2,
Cypher
yeah, they're
and
playing
Astra.
I was just talking about, which
No,
is
listen.
obnoxious to play against on defense, because you're going to get pinged with a cypher cam or break a trip, and then you're getting stunned, and then all of a sudden you're getting naded and you're dead, and it sucks.
Yeah,
Your
Gecko,
utility kills people
Astra,
in Project A, they lie.
Fate, but then they were Cypher, Omen,
Yeah,
Breach.
that breach comp, I know you have to be extremely proactive, whether it's on defense or offense.
No,
they're kind of the ones that want to set the pace. And from what I know, they're very rehearsed on this map, so hopefully this is some good things.
I think they're undefeated on it in Americas for G2. They're very comfortable in the role. I think IC, there were a lot of questions about how he'd do, given that we had only seen him for 1 weekend last weekend. He looked comfortable on the Yoru. He was taking entries, he was winning gunfights, and I think it'll be interesting to see. Again, there's a lot being put on his shoulders as a solo duelist.
All right, folks. Well, this is it. Let's get ready for map number 2, shall we? We're going to send it back over to Mimi and Ender for the call.
Thanks very much, GB. Yes, G2 3-0 on the map thus far this year. For them, this is a comfortable territory. But the guy I'm watching in the server has got to be Icy. He was great on the Yoru last map, a slower debut in their first game. He's on the Raze here, and he has a comp that really enables that Raze player to do a lot.
Yeah, we've got full support here. This isn't any of your Sky, you know, flash for info. No, this is go, go, go with that breach to support Icy. And as we dive into this game, it'll be a big one for G2 to get back into the swing of things. I can already tell you, Icy's got the support of his team on this pistol round. He bought the light armor. He got a ghost chucked over to him. It is all on his back from the get-go.
Little raid boss action to start. And him and Jonah P holding hands. See that most
Happy
of
for
this
that.
map.
Here. Instantly, the camera just being broken in main. I don't even think we've got to see really anything off of that one. But G2 aren't going to be playing their hand too early in this one. They've got the Viper wall over towards B that they can try to lurk in front of. Not going to be allowed this time around, though, with Asno playing up in front of it. And instead, just looking for an eventual 2-3 split over into this A site. Getting quickly up into mail to force a player back and maybe pull a rotation off of that A site while these 3 players start to creep up. Oh boy, wow, Leaf gets through there somehow.
I have no idea how he's lived through that endeavor.
That is wild. There's no smoke on Heaven right now either, because G2 went really quick on the timing. Still getting plant the problem.
Still sitting down in sewers. There'll be a very late reflank. We'll keep tabs on that as 100 Thieves are going to set up for this set retake. Haunt, Dizzy, Smokes. They have the whole 9 yards to invest into this one. Or can they go quick enough before Jonah P arrives? Molly, that'll be the first stage of stall, but Asuna is past it to Cade and taking a lot of damage. This refight is excellent out of G2.
Here comes Jonah, up the ropes, waiting for his timing. Saw the back of a player walking through, and we're in astral form. Cryo falls, Jonah gets this and dips away.
Now it's a fight on the site, and G2 is winning them all. That wingman will be shut down in just a moment as G2 cleanly deal with that post plant.
There we go. That's the G2 pistol round that we saw just last week. 4 out of 4 on those. Lost 2 players at the end. Makes it a little bit less pretty, but pretty good all around.
Yeah, I love the protocols on that one. Jonah and Icy initially setting up towards mid, and then some great layers to that one. The second year is coming in, they're refighting towards elbow, isolate this first kill, and that sets G2 up to really close this one out.
I will say they found a bit of a gap over here on this A site. Notice the 100 Thieves is not running a sentinel in their comp. They usually put their info over on that A side of the map, so when none of that got used against them early, they really found ways to abuse this space. 100 Thieves looking for a bit of a trap in mid on this round on the eco. Very similar stuff to what we saw from 100 Thieves playing this map back during kickoff.
That's a cute little trap play there. The Dizzy and the Haunt coming
Okay,
up on the
didn't
ropes
say it
with
again.
players, but no one was there to receive.
Mad again. It's a 5-3
Going to be going for the safe plant back here. Good
It was a
for
5-3 take
as
the
an
last
option
round,
on this one.
and then
Leaf
they're
two,
the
you'll
ones
see,
that,
just holding
you
on
know,
the extremities. He's not looking for the flank this time around.
guns.
Instead, waiting as 100 Thieves get a flank of their own going on, trying to flush out whoever that's going to be. They definitely weren't expecting Jonah P to be the rewrap in the last game. You never expect the breach flank.
No. I really liked Leaf on the Sentinel role thus far. Feels like it was really made for him. He just has such incredible mechanics when he's anchoring alone. And when you put him on those lurks, he's a player who has such a good idea of the timings of this game that he's really taking the perfect opportunities. Also, I imagine adding a second voice to help Alan out as well. Very vocal player when he's given the chance.
Yeah, and he was always, even though he was the star duelist on C9, he would always flex over, play the odd Sky here, the odd Viper on Bind. Never really too much of the Sentinel, as a matter of fact, but it certainly suits his playstyle. Can rely on him a ton.
That's good for Jonah to actually sneak that kill onto EU instead of letting him die to Spike. One more orb towards that breach ultimate.
So now this is really where I want to see if G2, their read is just to continue abusing this A site. Again, what I was sort of hinting at is that because 100 Thieves don't have a Sentinel, their setup is almost always to put both their Fade and their Gecko over on A side. And they can do things like use the Prowlers to scout out down ramp whenever that wall goes up, whenever any lurking cages are thrown. That's usually how they deal with it. And then you'll see a lot more pairing up of both Trent and Icy to play util combos in mid or in male. It's always Cryo on his own over towards that B site. I meant Asuna and Bang.
Nade for Asuna, ready to go in mid.
Got a lot of bodies walking up here from G2.
Makes some good timing on that one.
Ooh.
Gets a little shaky.
Got one lucky. Ooh. Got one with his pin shots too.
A lot of pressure on Cryo. Players coming out of heaven through main. He finds the first and
oh,
it over.
lost two. He got two.
Trent left all on his own. The Spike stuck in hell.
Lovely to see those kind of rounds out of Cryo cells. This guy was struggling a little bit the last time we saw him play Astra in 100 Thieves' debut series for stage 1.
Talk about people that are left on their own. Cryo is isolated all the time on this B site, and he loves playing up close like we just saw. Trent has managed to recover the Spike, though. Planting slightly off the normal line just to try and get something done. Actually dodging all the utility. He wants to go for a kill. Peeks on out of the smoke, gets his, but the 3v1, it's just not going to happen.
So clean round there for 100 Thieves, dealing with the mid aggression with some nice util of their own.
Very characteristic, yeah. Again, Cryo likes to get in front of the Viper setup over on this side, and he can sort of play with that information that he has to set up more aggressive re-clears on other areas of the map.
Yeah, this kind of like new wave of Viper on the map with this lurk wall over towards B that you're always seeing teams throw. It forces you to be a lot more proactive in your B play.
100%. So how do G2 come back into here? I still think threatening lurks up A short is very effective. Taking the fight into mid, also clearly getting the job done for Icy.
Yeah, I mean, Asuna just swinging ahead of that. I don't think he even had any util to support. Was just trying to take a fight off the rip.
And again, that happens a lot with how 100 Thieves play. All their proactive fighting tools are going to be over towards A. Yeah, they've got the Astra that can assist globally as they just walk into the line once again.
Yeah, no util used for the second time here, and EU stunned up, naded off. He's tracked towards heaven. G2 have a completely open A site.
There is a flank coming in. That's the only thing to really keep a mind on, but there's also a trip directly in Bang's path, so that's going to be sold out just as soon as he runs into that one. Honestly, 100 Thieves might be well served to go for a save here. Like Bang just play on this trip, look for maybe an exit kill or two. This round is not looking winnable. And that's just what happens when you have two players walk out, take a forward line, get shut down easily. Round dissipates.
Playing no sentinel on this map can be quite a challenge on your defense.
And basically the way 100 Thieves would usually get around this, let's pretend they have 5 players alive, is they're not just walking out into the open and taking their ones. What their comp really thrives with is this mid-range utility. Everyone's got a piece of utility to be able to fight with. So what they'll do instead is very aggressively re-clear down into ramp, through mid, back into B main, these sorts of areas, and they'll try to catch G2 or any team they're playing against before the exec comes into play. That's where 100 Thieves' power is, not the sitting and playing the slow game.
But G2 have found a lot of really good timings here, just contacting up towards A, finding these pops. When you go for that fast execute, and there's not enough players there to flood retake, it honestly makes these rounds really difficult for 100 Thieves to win.
It's exactly the right idea for 100 Thieves to go for. Or rather, for G2 to go for. 100 Thieves is going to be the ones to call a timeout this time around. Maybe looking for some options to deal with that ramp area after getting beaten there a couple of times now.
Yes,
really, when you saw that, it was almost always going to be the Gecko fade over towards A. They had some aggressive looks with Asuna. They had one B main fight, but for the most part, it was trap plays around mid, and then util to scout out and make sure they couldn't get lurked on the A side of the map.
The question around this comp, I think a lot of the times, is going to fall on Asuna, because when you lack that sentinel, like you're talking about with the necessity for proactivity, Asuna is the guy who's getting set up for that. And if he's not winning out on the duels, finding them that space, then this comp on defense really starts to fall apart.
Yeah, they've got to find ways to lock down both mid and ramp. That's where it's getting beaten up. That's where Asuna lost that fight just in the previous round to Icy, and everything sort of spiraled out of control after that one. G2 not looking to overplay their hand, I think, at the start here. Maybe utilizing the breach stun, the fault line to get up ramp as an option or fight against early aggression. Because you can see, Asuna wants to fight into A lobby. They've got these 3 players ready to go. That's usually some kind of a push play. It's with 2 of their only rifles in this round.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Cam insta-broken yet again. Here comes this forward fight, but Leaf, he's out of there.
Yeah, G2 have to react instantly. Either into B or up through mid, but the Viper orb in mid has stalled them down. So instead, they creep back over, they take some space into B, but Cryo's still hanging out backside, playing a really nasty off angle on the walkout.
He has won the hero rifles in this round. How much can he get done? Nade at his feet, Molly, but he's found the gap in it. Still healthy enough to get something done. Here comes the clearance. Cryo wins the first trade. He's instant from G2, and now Bang is going to have that same task ahead of him, and he falls as well.
No, so
clean house, only Asuna.
Sooner with
He's getting overwhelmed.
how many kills he's gonna get? How many kills he's gonna get?
Hit in front of him, only 45 HP.
Tried to go for the silent drop, failed it. Just clears back into mail. Jonah's not giving him a fight. G2 are fully dialed in here, making Asuna waste away time and eventually step on out of this one.
He might honestly want to fight here. 2 players have ult online. He gets a kill, dies.
Sure.
Could have the raise rocket for the next. You can build ideas around that.
Wouldn't be too bad. They've also got the money because it was just the few rifles they carried over from the previous round. I like the read on that one, Mimi, and he's gonna have his opportunity. So they're on here through spawn, swinging around.
We got 2.
And escapes with the rifle to boot.
Lovely stuff there at the end, but still another round where G2 take initial pressure, then find the other site, contact in, and find the perfect timing for one of these executes.
Great mid-rounding from G2. Had to deal with some problems here, right? Cryo, the util not quite connecting on him. Also, G2 flooded out onto the site. They used, 100 Thieves flooded onto the site because they used G2's own Viper wall against them to get them jumping out of heaven. That's how they had so many bodies on the ground so quickly. It looks like coming out of the timeout too, yet another look. We've got a bit of aggression towards B main. The raise and the fade teamed up there with an early smoke to lay claim to that space. And again, G2 tested with this opening of rounds, those slight pivots in the play of 100 Thieves. What is their decision? It looks like it's going to be to re-clear and re-fight into that B main space, where really Austin has just been left on his own.
G2 take control towards B main. Again, you see that this Viper wall is forcing 100 Thieves to be proactive towards B. They have to have a player looking ahead of this one. And Asuna's going to get flashed up. Ult's being committed. They're going fast into this. Hits, but it was never a full commitment. Rocket is there. Asuna has committed it, and Cryo is the only
God
man
is so
standing
soft right now.
on the site. G2
ace
not
to it.
looking for him, not hunting for him. The flash is straight from Busio towards heaven. This is
No,
all
so-
falling to pieces. Leaf still left.
Maybe not. Maybe we got
His spike on the floor.
Leaf right here.
Jonah far away, but he's ahead of the angle. Finds one. Has to look for more in this one. It's swing
Nah,
towards heaven. No,
yeah,
it's too well timed. And 100 Thieves have this one on lock. Bit of a fumble there from G2.
Yeah, I mean, it was a cool idea from G2. Again, no senti util on A means that if you really sell a fake well, and they did, 2 ultimates, they get that opening kill. It looked completely like G2 was executing into that B site. But all it takes is one guy in outer space. Rocket Man Cryo setting up stars on the other side of the map. Didn't actually rotate off that A site.
30 seconds left.
So he's able to cause havoc. You got Busio throwing dizzies through that smoke in heaven, with Cryo calling the rotates over. The magic trick just didn't work out for G2.
Molly haunted to him, eh?
There.
Austin can't fight any deeper off of that.
I do like these adjustments from 100 Thieves ever since the timeout. Really showing more forward utility on this A side. Asuna looking for an actual fight up close on that wall. But after not scouting anything out, they're actually rotating back maybe for a bit of a B re-clear. Maybe seeking out into mid here. They've got a Prowler, they've got a Seize. Boosty has the ultimate, so if they really wanted to send it on a bit of a gamble call, they could. He was actually playing just on the rope there. So if he sees anyone step into vents, I think that's the call, is just let that Thrash rip.
Cage triggered.
Leaf has kept 2 players on this site.
That's going B main with the Thrash to set up Crashy. Sorry, Cryo.
Toxin screen down.
And it does detain onto one, but that Thrash is going to be lost. Still 35 seconds for G2 to work with.
G2,
this lurk.
G2 have no time here to get back into the site.
Left.
They don't
They're
have
gonna
the
have to
exit
rush.
bolts. They don't have a lot of
Fighting
utility.
everything, and Trent loses it. Leaf picks one up on the other side, but B is our focus, and Cryo has fallen. He needed to do more. I think
There's 15 seconds left. They're ulting over to A. Valen got the ultimate, now onto the A side.
Nah.
10 seconds.
Nah, it's over. It's over.
Gets them both. He's won the round. The rest of G2 too far away. Another overcook there.
Mimi, how many rounds on the previous map did G2 lose on time? Like, it was a handful.
Yeah.
They lost a lot on their attacking side, and especially against ults. They would wait into these rounds, and then 15 seconds left, there's still 2-3 ults ready to shut them down.
And I feel like that's the duality of how Valen likes to call his attack sides, right? He loves playing really slow, throws a lot of fake rounds into the mix. But sometimes it's a little overcomplicated. It falls apart.
Yeah. To their credit, like, you don't expect EU to still be on A getting 2 kills off of the
But that
Omenal.
is twice in a row that 100 Thieves kept a player A
Yeah.
and win because of it.
Yep, 100 Thieves. Very clear their ideas of how to play the map, not over-rotating, and that's an important thing with the comp they're running. They've got to trust their sides of the map and still hold their ground against any sort of late lurks or late pivots.
And again, you talk about old 100 Thieves, you feel like sometimes they lost that trust, right? Over-rotating, over-committing to help out their teammates. Losing themselves in those mid-rounds. This team, not so much. 2 players in mid, maybe considering a fight off that orb drop, but they elect against it and said just another molly to stall.
100 Thieves just wanted to show all that pressure, still not giving up the line. You notice if they give up this line into mid, all of a sudden there's a cross that can get over into heaven, and that would put a lot of pressure back on EU there, Cryo.
Second round in a row he's played there and gotten value out of it. Paranoia towards heaven. Bang has escaped. All this util is for pretty much nothing, as he's going to actually not be able to get anything out of this one, and neither does Asuna. All on Cryo. How's he got 3? Seems impossible that he's done so much. Use deafened
30 seconds
at least
left.
one of those players.
Spike planted.
And Bushio's just sprinting. He knows that Jonah can't hear, so he's just running up behind him. So astute from the leader, Valen, though. Misses one piece, has to shoot the second. He'll teleport towards main.
Shadows traveling.
1v2. He hears both players drop into backside. Wingman available for the defuse. He's gonna stick this. Valen has to fight. Finds an opportunity.
That's the thing, because that was scary.
Tie the game.
Cryo is just the man for 100 Thieves. Locking down that B site completely. I mean, 3 kills from the spot he was in was just completely ridiculous.
One big disadvantage of this solo breach comp is normally when you're going for your B hits with the more usual sky comps or double initiator stuff like 100 Thieves have, you have some kind of dog to clear those close angles. The breach flash is the easiest flash to turn in the game. If you don't have a perfect stun, if you don't have perfect timing, those off angles can be incredibly punishing.
And you can also play right up close and personal with that smoke. Shut it down completely. Timeout does come in for G2, and we saw back on Bind that there were some pretty big adjustments to how they played their attacking half. Back on Bind, it was about looking for that deep dive onto the A site. Now, well, that's really the question. They have not found a good answer against Cryo on this B site. He's always found a couple of kills, no matter what it's really been over there. But do they want to fight into that? Do they want to overload utility into the common places he's going to be playing, or just avoid it entirely?
Raise rocket for Icy this round. Chance to maybe do something a little bit quicker if they want to. See players posturing towards mid.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything too fast with that rocket, I don't think. We're just looking to, go into a bit of a default here. 1-2-2. Scout out what it is 100 Thieves and what their difference is going to be. Because usually if you see any piece of Fade or Gecko utility not in A main, you instantly know 100 Thieves have made a big pivot. But 100 Thieves really haven't. They're just back to the default they've been going for every single round. It is nothing too shocking for them. Early into the round, though, we're already down a breach flash. Paranoia and fault line not used just yet. So if they want to accelerate or try working back into A, that could be their best bet now.
100 Thieves wants to fight through the smoke. They hit their timing to perfection. And that is a big player for G2 to lose.
It's all about those re-clears, bringing down the Viper Orb, looking for the fight, leaving the space entirely. Now, how do you force into a site? It's got to be Icy with that ultimate.
Look at Boostio. Off angle. Do they have the discipline to clear him? Icy's not looking. The rookie has it. And Boostio's activated. 1 for 1. Icy's killed his teammate. That's right, man. What are you doing? 2v4 now. And he's flooded into backside. He's ahead of this one. Icy's just not looking, and Trent's in trouble. A swing from you. What a blunder.
100 Thieves, 100 Thieves, killing! 100 Thieves, killing! 100 Thieves, killing!
Boostio is just giving him the business from across the stage.
He's just laughing at him. Thanks for the help, Icy.
I mean, it starts off with that great little play, bringing down the Viper with 2 players behind it. Then Icy with the ult doesn't clear close flower box, so Boostio gets the kill. Then it's a team kill. EU uses all the chaos of it to sneak into elbow somehow.
G2 won 4 out of the 5 first rounds in this game. And since then, 100 Thieves has won 4 in a row of their own. They have control of this defense on split.
Flash in, forces Bang off the line, and G2 are trying to go into mail fast, but good flood utility just dominating that space. The spam, the pain shells, G2 are falling apart.
Lovely stuff there. 100 Thieves, the util combo is perfection, and Cryo's ready to maybe even fight for more. I mean, you can just see the confidence in these guys.
1 enemy remaining.
Oh. Another 100 Thieves win, I think. Because they don't have the spike and Trent just all on left.
G2 need to find some way to hit the brakes and sort of
Ooh. Ooh. I talk too soon. I talk too soon, bro. I talk too soon. That was nasty.
So damn close.
Okay, that's a little way to reset yourself.
Yeah, but it's still not around.
It's not around, but it gets a little hype going. Can't say no to that after a couple of disasters.
1 enemy remaining.
Good lord, I mean, there's no 1 HP.
Ridiculous.
1 enemy remaining.
He still got it.
Clearly.
It was never in doubt.
Oh, Bussio's not talking anymore.
Anymore.
Curious. What changed, Mimi?
I mean, the little spark, we almost lost that. Big round here for G2 though.
Bustio was scared,
If
but
they end this half 8-4, could be signing their own death warrant in this series.
100 Thieves are dominating both mains though. Trent on his own. Some with the Sheriff does. He stepped into this space in B main. 2 players there, and Thrash was just picked up for Bustio. The orb unlocked that ability for him. G2 have recognized that mid is a gap though.
They can refight into this one. A nasty off angle for EU. Spam to try and bait that no one's in this position. Can he find a shot?
Ooh.
It's such perfection out of EU.
Oh, it's a nasty trap. The star comes in to haunt the Thrash to go on down.
And look
But
at the next
somehow,
layer of this one.
Jonah just blasted him. Mid Thrash, bang on the other side though, gets 2 kills, peeking out of his ult. Back in it with the shorty, and he has 3. Back up the ramp, looking for Jonah. And 100 Thieves destroy G2.
The layers of that round are stunning. It's a trap play towards B heaven. G2 is pushed back into heaven, and there's 2 different players ping-ponging to fight towards B. Then a Viper Pit in the late round. How do you get past them?
Absolutely. I mean, the only kill they got
was an aftershock on a player stuck in an ult.
Like, what on earth? A ridiculous angle for that, but I mean, bang. Low on bullets, switching over the shorty inside the pit is just perfection.
I'll get the blood pumping. Another fight for 100 Thieves. They're going to commit deeper on this one. Just getting that ult for Asuna.
Another round where they dominate main space. They've got B main, they've got A main. The only gap is into vents. And this could be massive. G2 finally looking to seize space early on. Yet Asuna remains ready for it.
100 Thieves doing a good job of policing this again. Asuna and EU. There. They want to refight into main here. Off Bustio's contact, they can pop an ult and punish. But that'll activate the mid-lark. That means the pressure this round is on EU and Asuna on their respective sides. Ult committed. Asuna in.
Oh, Asuna got 2 already.
Up the vent. EU ready for it. Here's those players gunning.
Hey.
Asuna gets his 3.
He's over. He's over.
He's cut down to
Showing you table flop.
100 Thieves are owning. Switching sides.
100 Thieves just turned up the heat here. From round 6 to 12, winning out in their entirety. I mean, Asuna just playing on that corner there, sees the gun, and doesn't even hesitate to snap the
Oh. Bam, 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 bam.
Another beautiful round for 100 Thieves. Flawless to end the half here. G2 have a lot of work if they want to try and rally in this second. Keep this series in control. But for now, we got Geek Heavy with a special guest.
Amazing performance by 100 Thieves so far. Joining right now, we have former 100 Thieves player Will. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man.
Yes, the arena is hyped. I want to know what has your experience been like? Because you used to play with Also and Bang, so how do you think they're doing so far?
I mean, I think they're playing phenomenal right now.
Yeah.
I'm mostly happy for Sean because everyone's been giving him so much shit. So I love that Sean's frying them right now.
Ooh, okay. All right, well, I mean, what do you think they need to do to kind of push this and just like end this right here on the second map?
Well, I think they're having a lot of fun on the stage, and I love that because I think vibes is really important in this game. And if they just keep doing that, I mean, they're frying everyone. They just keep it up.
Yes. Well, everybody, we're not done yet. I like honestly, I want to know what has been like one of the highlights though that you've seen on map 2.
Sorry?
Yeah, well, one of the highlights that you've seen from your former team.
Well, I mean, literally that last round where Sean got 3 in the pit. Cryo's had massive rounds, honestly, on B main. I don't know how he's getting 3 every single time, but he's doing that.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, let's toss things back. Give it up for 100 Thieves.
Will 100 Thieves close out? That's the question now. They're up 8-4 at the half.
From 100 Thieves Will to Will 100 Thieves. The great turnaround. 100 Thieves looked so good at the end of that half. Mimi's booing me. Okay, understood. G2 though, I mean, that was just brutal what happened to them. I mean, they had a couple of nice rounds, right, with the sheriff coming in hot.
7 rounds in a row.
Off of Trent, but yeah.
7 rounds in a row.
It is not a great look.
They need to win this pistol. It's a fast hit towards A from 100 Thieves. Dizzy into the site. Asna has all the space. G2 will play a set retake.
Oh, giving that spike over to Asna. Get that showstopper online. Delayed slightly, but still enough time to get this down before the smoke fades. And 100 Thieves are going to be looking to play heavy for ramp control into heaven late in the round. G2 have to be ready for it.
That refight is everything. But for now, it's the fight on the site. Paranoia for Valen. But more util to stall. Finally, the commitment will come out. Here's the fight towards ramp. That's one. 2 for 1 trades thus far. Icy into the backside of sight. But there's still a lurk here. They were waiting for the re-clear. G2 is ready. A tap on the spike. Both players trying to fight up through the ramp, but that spike not being stuck just yet. And a chance for EU if he can win that duel. But it's just not happening. G2.
Finally.
If they've got one thing, it's pistol rounds.
That is very true. Trent's position there coming up really nicely for them. And that's a whole idea, right? They're going so heavy through screens.
They're doing it pistol rounds, not a...
So leaving Trent to be the ultimate rat. Right, like, think of all his teammates, how many fights happened up in heaven before he went for that swing. But it's exactly what they needed, that late control.
Oh,
try to heat in here, not
in
expecting.
the chat, but if anyone's in the chat, who are you also bullying?
G2 very well in this.
Just add right there in the chat, bro. Who are you also bullying?
With setting more protocols to punish that ramp re-clear that is so prevalent in those A posts.
Yeah, especially when 100 Thieves are going to be running with the Gecko. So you can wingman plant and very quickly be fighting forward for screen space, going back into ramps. 100 Thieves can get very mobile with it.
It's going to be a look towards
What was
B
I
here
gonna
for
say?
100
Oh yeah, only people are watching
into
the
the
chat.
judge.
Alive,
I see.
No,
It's only one. Great movement by Austin to get ahead.
A little stylish from him to get around the corner. Now he's got the judge. Bad news is no satchels, so hard to actually make use of that one on the attack.
Poison's off.
Actually, Cryo's hung out over in B main with the spike.
Thieves, ooh.
What are 100 Thieves thinking? Because they've got a couple of options. They could try to play this round out and split into that B site. The other option is, and they're going for it, rotate back into A and try to sell a hit so well that you maybe get a plant in. They do not have that much time to work with.
The spike actually looks like it's going to join towards A. Just going to be very late here for Cryo. Here comes the commitment.
Camera taken out.
New Sentinel player Leaf. He's got all the util to stall this one out. Rotates. Coming in for at least one player. Leaf just playing around in his cages. And he picks the right
Yo.
Good fight onto Bang. And the
This
trick
one
has
is
caught.
oh, we got 2. That's nice. That's
The
nice.
rest of the team has arrived
Got
just
2.
in time to likely win this retake. Still, EU could be dangerous here. But the Molly is there, very thorough.
Yeah, no, so no.
That's a judge, though.
This guy's got a judge.
Paranoia, he's too close for it to matter, but that's a great teleport out of Val. The second angle, the difference maker.
DP might have saved G2 there. Got a little close at the end. But still, using the mollies, doing everything by the books on that retake to keep it as clean as possible.
Yeah. Pieces right now.
Now, one thing
but
G2
we
are
don't
gonna
know
struggle
what
with
is going on with it.
They don't have a sky, you don't have a dog, you don't have a flash, anything like that. They've got a ton of passive info, right? The Cypher setup towards A is always going to have that unlocked.
I'm kinda broken hearted and I can feel it. Life is just that bad. I feel it shining too.
So that they have a little bit more control, a little bit more.
To my heart I shout out. Can you hear my mind work out? To my heart I shout out.
There's a lot of
I don't know
different
what song
options
it
there,
is.
which means that 100
That's
Thieves
my
has to be
song.
really careful
That's
about
what
how
it
they
is.
scale.
Yeah, even just an
6-8, it looks close now. It looks a bit
ready to go,
more
thrown
close
into
now.
B main.
Or it
Icy
looks
gets
just
up into that
dangerous.
space. 100 Thieves though are seizing mid-control. Judge around the
Ooh.
smoke, but it's not going to get anything.
We got 2 already. Now I need back on course. Let's use back on.
Thieves just making G2 sweat now. You get 2 kills, you just freeze. Nobody move. You know G2 are going to have to walk into you. Icy's going to have to do something. He can't just sit backside B. too many angles he could be approached from.
But 100Thieves is heading back towards the A side. This is the strong side. Viper utility, tripwires.
Everybody say though.
There's still a chance for
Because
this round to
Reese
get
is gonna
dangerous.
move A, I think. Yeah, Reese is going for A
If
too.
they find 2 players here on this A site, though, they've got enough time to potentially wrap back through heaven into mid. We'll see what they end up doing here. Paint shell to try and clear close Cypher utility, but still a trip left on site. As now they go back up into ramps.
They're heaven, they're heaven, they're heaven.
Are they going for the read at the same time? G2 getting some rotates of their own back here.
No.
And holding off against the
30
CT
seconds
push.
left. Trent is alone on site. And that's where 100Thieves is heading. Asuna, satcheling forward. Trent full HP.
Ah, he didn't get one.
His wingman is going to get the
Didn't
spike
get
down.
it.
As Asuna wins the first. He
Nah.
gets a fourth as well.
Arsenal kill 0 and
This round, 100Thieves.
That was nice. Going back up into heaven puts the pressure on G2, and then the flood out onto site with wingman with the satchels. Beautiful.
100Thieves, only remaining player of that initial roster, Asuna. He has been with this team since the beginning. He's got a beard now. He's been on the squad so long.
They actually haven't let him shave.
Yeah.
They wanted to show the passage of time.
But he's still good on the rise.
Yeah, now he's got a showstopper too. G2, not much in the way of cash. So they've just got bodies up in B heaven. It's been a bit of a brawl for mid the last couple of rounds. 100Thieves putting a lot of players in there themselves. And G2 are trying to get ahead of that this time.
It'll be an aftershock. I imagine just comboed with the paranoia here to fight back in. That's only if 100Thieves activate that trap play. Which for now, they're just biding their time for re-aggression.
Yeah, you can't really move out of a trap play like this on a low buy. You gamble it all on 100Thieves stepping into you. But now, I think 100Thieves have sussed it out because you saw a very forward camera placed. That's unnatural from Leaf. And then also, you're not scouting anything in vents. Hold on. We're anticipating it's a bit of a B stack, something like this. Maybe stepping back into B main to try and clear that out.
Bang has a 1v1 ramp here. Leaf just a frenzy to work with.
Oh!
Good clearance.
And now they've got to go back into A. You don't know if it's just the one player. That B side is open.
Everybody's hey, that was a nice call.
Ooh,
nice.
check out Austin is playing. Boost himself up on that box there with the coverage given by the wall. That is going to be a nasty angle to play off of once this wall comes down.
Oh,
no!
same.
He steps through the smoke for one.
But it was only one. 3 left alive. But they've recovered 2 weapons here. A Guardian and a rifle.
Oh, who got 2 weapons? Who got 2 weapons?
Lovely stuff for 100Thieves.
Yeah, Valen got a kill over on the flank. The Bang was holding out for, but yeah, that high-low, a little bit too much to deal with. That's not one you run into all too often.
The little things this series for 100Thieves have been really good. Setting up these high-lows when they have time. Yeah. Going for these kind of individual re-clears in the late round.
This
Doing
guy,
a great
the
job
one
comboing their utility.
nasty animation at the end. It's gonna be sad.
This is a team that has grown so much from the failure that was their last season.
Oh, maybe it's all taste. I don't like that. But now take it if you gave it to me. I have to. I'm pumped.
This is real.
This one is nice.
Sentinels twice in a
A
row.
lot of people use that.
Close games both times.
Very true. Now doing very well up against a G2 that just dismantled EG last week.
Boof.
Like, there's no 2 ways to put that.
No, he did that one.
Austin was just staring at him for a second there.
Asuna, what are you looking at?
Timeout for G2 now. Last chance to recover in this series.
Okay. Still got this.
G2 have a showstopper to work with. This could be a good round to implement some kind of a trap play with the Cypher camp if they wanted to go for that.
I'm just saying, it's their map on it. Yo, who do you think is gonna win? Write it in the chat. Who do you think is gonna win? But at least who you rooting for? And for the next match too, like we got Levi versus Sen next match. So yeah, tell me who you rooting for next match too. Bro. Write it in the chat. Write it in the chat. For now, we got Asuna, Cryo, Bang, EU, Boostio versus Trent, Jonapi, Lev, Valen, Icy.
Swing round here.
Asuna with 18 kills, Trent with 14 kills. Okay, it's fine. It's pretty far, man.
He's ready.
6 and 11 thus far for the round.
Yeah, I mean, He's had a tough few maps so far on the debut. Right now, just set up for a big fight in B main. Do they snap it off the rip? There they do. Ult goes in, but does he clear the close box? They're all around the wall, and he can't get it.
Oh!
It's another ult this game, where 100 Thieves just tuck themselves into a close corner and get that easy kill.
He got a kill last time.
Yeah?
It was on Val.
They could win. They could win.
You can't do that to him.
All right. 4v4 now. That was a big trade to pick up for Valen.
Oh, look, 100 Thieves have been stalled out for now. G2 comfortable to maybe move back over towards that A side of the map, but 100 Thieves really just freezing. They've still got their showstopper. They've still got Thrash. This B side is going to be hard to hold on to. I'm honestly a little surprised G2s are still committing bodies into this area of the map.
No charges.
Okay, no charges. No charges.
With Cryo dead, there's no smokes to walk up into mid here, so it just has to be a contact from 100 Thieves.
Yeah, we're looking to split hit. Thrash in from B main. Showstopper can blitz it up into heaven if they want. And these players are going to fall. Valen goes down.
100 Suna with the kill. G2 Trent to 2 kills. G2 Trent dead. You're 2v2. It's a 2v2. With plan going. Yeah, it's both plans to be 2 now. Oh, no, that's scary. Oh! Leaf gets nice one. There's nothing right.
I mean, 2v2. How did G2 get in there? They've got no utility whatsoever, but Leaf takes his time approaching that fight. Stays cool in the moment when it was about to run away from 100 Thieves. Again, a swing round right there if they had lost that one. But the combined efforts of Trent on site getting 2 kills, where there's a Thrash coming his way, a showstopper, tons of utility. And the close from Leaf is good. A pivot in the setup now from G2. Cypher util over towards the B side of the map, and another aggressive look into A main.
It's going to be a brawl. Nade, stun, both sides investing a lot of utility, but it's dead even. Space taken for 100 Thieves. G2 retreating to site, but Asuna up ramp.
Heaven is a gap. It's just Trent underneath those ropes holding on to it for now. 100 Thieves have been very measured in their approaches, right? They're not instantly blitzing into the site after they see those 2 players. There could still be a heavy stack with players in heaven. Now that the rotate has come through, that is true. Trent gets the first kill from on the rope. Icy gets another. 100 Thieves have been as good as stalled out here already.
Well done.
OHP on Trent, and not a lot of util to try and re-hit here for 100 Thieves. They'll be revealed by the Cypher ult, but they're going to take into the site. Can they hold against this retake? Can EU make a play? They'll hold towards spawn. A smoke or block off a bang. Can't risk planting open. They won't have a heaven rewrap this round, or at least not when it's planted for it.
Pit unlocked for G2. Wrapping around the other way instead. Playing on the outskirts of the pit, but is here waiting for the approach.
It's
not planted for him up in heaven, but with EU around the corner, they brought it to 2-on-2.
Gonna be almost dead. Oh, gonna be slashed. Gonna be dead. 2 more bets. 2 more.
Trapped on the site. They
rounds and
from Bang in that round was expert. Isolating fights in the pit. Baiting time for Cryo, ping-ponging back and forth, lovely stuff.
And he only gets the Viper's pit because of the plant going in. That was critical. G2 also used both their paranoia and their fault line into elbow, but right as the pit was cast, they didn't scale off of that. They walked in dry to every single fight they took. And 100 Thieves, all those little offlines playing around the pit, it was just too much to deal with.
Now they take mid control.
Pit of their own for G2 in mid.
3 stingers for G2. There's a Nightfall, there's util combos, not gonna catch on to Trent. But if they wanted to get back in, they could.
Refight A main. G2 going for this one. They hold the util for now. Just walk up off the smoke. The goal to get Jonah his ult. That's a success. They'll back away now.
On Bind, they were in the same position, and they chose to save, to not play out this round and give 100 Thieves 12. even with ults available, even with a couple of guns. This time, though, it's way more equalized. 5v5 still, clock is dwindling. And 100 Thieves are about to walk into that Cypher cam on B.
They're biting on this fake. 3 players over at the A site now. The Viper's still trapped in mid. It's only 1 trip and a player in heaven to stop this B hit.
But that's okay. G2 want to play retake with the Rolling Thunder. Jonah P is in position back towards Alley. And 100 Thieves aren't in just yet. The clock is moving, Mimi.
30 seconds.
30 seconds left.
If G2 timed this flood retake right, they could win the round. Wingman planting the spike. Jonah committing his ult. Here comes the fight. Leaf wins the first. A second as well from the Cypher towards heaven. Spike has to come down. Another flash. Another fight. Bang has too much to deal with. And G2 shut it down.
I don't know what the fuck happened, but
doesn't matter.
what shit happened.
Giggling his way through that one. 4 kills on the round, and it was the perfect setup. Playing for the ult at the start of the round.
Need to win 4 matches for
They needed to win that round, and they do. A full force up, all their money invested. 2 ults put into that one. And they make it happen.
All good, all good.
All good. 100 Thieves gonna wash that one off. That was one of the 2 rifles that G2 had in the hands of Leaf. Used to perfection there. And Thieves called their own timeout. And really, what has changed since G2 called their timeout, since they started winning? It's been tons of early round aggression. G2 have been dominating the orbs to play for those critical hits. They've been fighting forward with both their breach and their raise utility. 100 Thieves need to adjust to that, whether that's going to be quickly exploiting space in mid and looking to split away from the main that G2 is attacking, or looking to fast refight into an A or B main. Remember, this 100 Thieves comp has so much fantastic utility for clearing away those close corners. The Astra Stars, the Fade util, everyone's got a little piece. And they can be putting that together as we speak right now.
Bit of bad news. Another tech pause.
Womp womp. It could be worse.
Could be. Last time it was quick.
That it was. I mean, and we're in a bit of a nail biter right here because G2 get that round win. They've won 2 of the last 3. They can start building back here. They've got decent money now as well. So even if they are to lose one here in the next round, they've got enough to keep going, even when 100 Thieves get up to 12.
The player who's kept them in it that's really impressed me has been Trent this series. The guy's always been such a rock for this team. Critical in those clutches, flexible when he's playing the Viper, when he's playing the Initiator. He's world class on both roles. And he's been stepping up big time, particularly as an anchor in this second half for G2.
What is it with G2 and their smokes players? Last week it was Valen topping the charge every single game. Now it's Trent having a good one here over on Split. They've certainly been stepping up.
Boostio's in the flow state, meditating during the tech pause.
I've never seen the head warmer before. That's new technology from Boostio. Get out of his chair too. Straighten himself out.
I think you lose most of your heat through the head, so.
Is that true? It's all the brain power, you know, just the neurons firing.
Yeah, tough being an
So much energy escaping.
We're back into it though. 11-8. Critical rounds here for G2 if they want to push us to this box.
Ram, critical ram, critical ram.
Yeah, anti-range dive set up from them with the breach over on that side, or G2 rather. But that's not where 100 Thieves are attacking. 100 Thieves, once again, taking space over into mid, trying to blow that up after the last few rounds where so much about forward space being taken. I like that G2 have slowed it down just a little bit, and again are just waiting for a straggler pushing up a main to run into the crosshair of Icy before ripping that stun.
You did good. Dizzy picked back up in mid. One of the big strengths of this 100 Thieves comp, being able to take early space, get that second cycle, and go for an execute.
I don't know. I think this setup is going to cook 100 Thieves. They've spent 40 seconds just looking at this green goo in mid. Yeah, they could get up into vents, but there's 2 players from G2 playing very heavy for ramp. They've got a bit of a crossfire, and Jonah P from site can support so well. A fault line on that line would be deadly.
Here comes Icy, walking down main. That is a huge opportunity squandered, and now the whole road is falling apart. Jonah dies.
Yeah, I need to bang, bang, I need to bang.
On that side of the map, and Bang disposes of them.
Now,
Thieves is going
now
down
two
towards
people at
B.
A. Ah,
Trent's
no.
been a hero. He needs to do it again. Cryo with
Need yeah.
Oh, it's just a dismantlement by 100 Thieves. Every timing missed. Planted.
No, it's a 4v2.
And the
Whose
only
plan
opportunity
did that?
left really is heroics.
It's going to be hard. Now it's
Look in the
one.
wrong no one has been looking at the player they died from.
It's so brutal. Because again, like G2's setup, if given a little bit more time to cook, would be deadly. But then, as soon as they rotated out of their positions, like as soon as Jonah P got on the move, that was when the lurk timing went up from Bang. That was when all of a sudden Valen is abandoning Icy. The timings that round were so unfortunate.
And you also have to criticize Icy. When you have that setup, when you have the breach ready to go, walking up there, need to win that fight.
It all fell apart. They're heavy over towards A.
So good. One more. That's my son right there.
Boostio's got his map down. One more, as a matter of fact. And again, it's just working into mid. Again, a similar setup from G2. Slightly different, fighting on a more forward line this time around.
Momentum shifted. Maybe not. Maybe. I mean, it's too often. Everybody's got flesh. Everybody's got a little.
Not enough. Fallon takes him down. Finally an opener
Pro's
for
got a
G2.
lot more flesh though.
G2,
that's what they're
cautious that mid could be a gap for them now. Again, that vent space taken, so they rotate back through heaven, over towards B. Good stall here from G2, and they're ready to fight off it. Trent is playing on the ground. Leaf out on Raptors, and that blind doesn't hit anything. Leaf's good there for the kill. A paranoid to assist. Wingman falls. 100 Thieves have been stalled out, and the Leaf has gotten the job done.
Told you.
All of EU now in a 1v2.
Everybody got.
Spike to be recovered.
Now who's gonna be the one flesh?
He's being watched. The plant being committed.
Ooh.
Damage from EU. 40 seconds for the man to work with both players together. But he's repositioned.
He can't plant the spike. There is a fault line. If he goes this, he's getting stunned. Good position away, and he gets in front for the kill.
Who's got the biggest clutch? Oh, EU's got clutch too. I told you everybody's got clutch. I admit you was clutching, but then EU's the one that clutches it all in there.
Boostio did a better job taking down EU than anyone on G2 that game. He just tackles the man into his chair. A ridiculous clutch from EU, baiting out the utility perfectly.
And what a way to close. After losing to this core in the Ascension Finals, losing out on this chance in Americas with an 80, he bests them in their debut match here in Stage 1.
Oh man,
Total FPS, let's see that. The whole FPS, 570.
Stage 1.
Oh man, it is not every day that in America you get an EU chance. Boy, did he get it at the finish there. A phenomenal round from him, almost slipped away. But he kept it together for 100 Thieves to get their first win.
And it just, for 100 Thieves fans, it has got to feel so good. It has been a long time since they have had a team who is a true contender.
But not.
But this roster, man, they're just getting started.
I mean, the matches are 61. It's all over the one is made maybe. Yeah, I don't know, man. It might be different, but not that way different. You don't. Your eyes may not have that much FPS. How much eyes might have
First series they've won since lifting the trophy here in Los Angeles. And you see that smile back on Boosty's face.
I feel like, look, today
we want to take that. We're freaking flash.
But the clutch factor on some of these individuals.
See, I didn't give a shit about that.
We saw it all day from Cryo, you know. we saw it from Boost, we saw it from Aspas, and then it's just EU at the finish too. Could not be slowed down.
Even in that first map, so many clutches from that guy. Cryo as well. I mean, finding his mark. Played 2 maps on spots, performed on both of them.
Yeah, we forgot about this round from EU, where there's an ult into the back of his sight, and he gets 2 kills somehow solo anchoring. The amount of rounds 100 Thieves won because of, beating G2 on the clock, or one player anchoring a site getting 2 or 3 completely unfathomable kills was just simply enough for the split to look very good.
Yeah, really good stuff out of that. G2, a tough loss here. Honestly, I think a lot of their ideas, how they like to call this map, like really slow rounds, not taking advantage of, like you were talking about, losing to time.
Let's use Hertz as a unit for measure to discuss the top 1 second per second. All the 100s and 1Fs both use 1 second per time. They're not exactly equivalent. Hertz measures your motor's refresh rate and FPS is how many frames the GPU of your device puts out per second. Instead you can
standing by on the stage. We're Verizon post-match interview.
Okay, so that's 63. Now,
That was insane. This was your first win since you're coming from Ascension. I gotta ask you, how do you feel?
There's no way in hell.
Man, especially with all the fans here.
Yes, amazing. Yes. and like understand, it's not every day you get an EU chant, which is just phenomenal. So I gotta ask you this though. Overall, what do you think it was specifically that just made you all just like seal the deal with this?
I feel like we were putting a lot of practice.
You gotta close your eyes and make it
This
so
week, especially considering we went into the Sentinels match and didn't win. So this week we focused super hard on practice. We made sure that the things that were tough in the Sentinels match we worked on harder, and I think it showed in this match.
Yeah, well, honestly, it really did. It really did. It was amazing.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Next match is against C9.
Do you think I'm talking trash?
C9. Now you all went up against them in an off-season event. What do you think is going?
Gosh, I don't know that. Rappers around the world rap on my beat. Nah. Sen vs Lev. Okay, we got Sen vs Lev. How did it broadcast? I don't know. Wow. You wanna watch GSW versus?
Why is New Orleans have 27?
So this one, Victor.
The Giants in the NBA clash again tonight as Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, it looked like Luka. For me, MVP is Luka or one of those. I want Luka to win it at one point. I want Luka to win though.
Fourth in rebounds.
Should win it.
Got the three. Good outlet there by Victor for Victor by doing a slide to that short corner. Right back to Victor.
Oh, I think Luka's getting a lot of triple doubles and he's got more points per game than we're supposed to.
Sets up the Joker for an easy two. Porter rattles out right to the Joker. Look how easy. I mean, he just flips it out of his hands. Doesn't even use his legs to get that ball up. He now has 10 of their 12. So smart. The angle that he took on Victor. Murray. Oh, what a play. On top. Mamu keeps firing. Gets this one to fall. The Spurs within lead 15-14. He was open initially off the penetration. Trey couldn't give him the ball, so he just continued to move without him. A great job sliding to the wide open spot. Murray brings it right back for Denver.
Dangerous.
And that allows that to happen. What a combination. We talked about it, Glenn.
Victor Wembanyama. Murray. Good shot. Murray. Jesus puts it in. Beam. Canadian.
42% for three on the season. Wesley back to Collins. Another three. Got this one. Back out to Wemby. 5 on the shot clock.
Wemby with the dunk. No.
What are you going to do there when you get to that place?
Jokic with the 3 and he puts it in. Catapult 3. Catapult. It's a catapult 3. Ooh, with a fadeaway. Nasty.
Yeah, not necessary, but still, I like the results. On the drive.
Oh.
Watson. So one category, Denver overall.
Yo, Wembanyama jumping. Blocking.
Took his time there, gets a small
Give it to Wemby.
No help defense. 6:27 to go in the half.
Okay.
Knocks down the three. Gordon, very selective three-point shooter, just 29%. Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah.
He can really shoot it. We talked about it in the past. Sets the screen. Murray's the thing.
Oh.
Cross-court pass. Caldwell Pope will get the dunk. Collins off to Victor. Hits the three. He was searching out the three-point line. Gordon with the dunk. He just made that cut as soon as he saw Jokic catch the ball in the low block. Jokic to Murray. Whoever is he. Tough matchup. Yep. Collins did about all he can do. Jones to Victor.
Hey.
37 seconds to go. Jamal Murray running the show. Jamal Murray. Aaron Gordon with 6 seconds to go. And one for Porter. Murray.
Yeah, he's been absolutely lights out. Underrated guard for sure.
Sandro, great fake, and converts the three to beat the buzzer.
Oh, wow. What
Nuggets convert right away as Jokic gets the easy layup. Porter. Timeout Spurs. Back to CD. In the paint. He's invented something. Porter Jr. gives it up. Gordon right back to it. Michael Porter Jr. Jones against Murray. Spots Devontae.
Scores.
Champagne's rebound and quickly.
Yay.
Neck and neck as far as assists.
Small bush.
They're second in the league and Denver third in the league.
Then
That'll be
and one. Yo. When mangiamo with the tree. When mangiamo with the something. When mangiamo with dangerous wingspan. When mangiamo with tree. When mangiamo with with the block. No, Gordon with the shot. Bang!
The Joker finds Murray. All of play with such a presence and calmness.
When you move the tree. How many trees does he have this round?
And he brings it on the bounce.
Another tree. Oh, total. Pull from low, next pull from the halfway. Half go. Pull from half. Another tree. No. Joker versus the. Still nice though.
Going to the hole, trying to find Mamu.
Oh.
What a pass by the Joker, and Gordon spins.
Gordon with the nice finish. Go finish. Not a good pass. Yuki's got vision of the lead. Ay. Sorry. You need a chase down block like LeBron ain't saying sorry, he's blocking this. Sometimes. Oh. Look at that. Wow. Did it. Oh. 2 people faked, I think. Hey! Murray with a shot. Damn. Jeopardy! Bing! Murray. Oh my gosh, first is closer than I thought it would be. When menyambut dong. It's a 5-point lead. It's a 7-point lead. Hey, make it 5 again. After 5. Hey, Murray scored. 6-point lead. 8-point lead again.
Not that one-legged runner he's got in the paint. He's got that down.
Hey. 6-point lead. Just remember, give it all trick. Nice. Oh, triple lead. It's closer than I thought. Dunk. Oh, a block. Oh. It's a 1-point game now. It's a 1-point game. It's a 1 point. Ah! Jokic is unstoppable. Not stoppable if there's no Wemby. Wemby can stop. Yo! 1-point game again.
Back to Jokic from the free throw line.
Yo! Ooh! It's a 2-point lead. Spurs, yeah.
5-second call. Yes, that will do it. Spurs win.
Huh. I'm really glad. What about no, what's the NBA standings right now? What's the NBA standings right now? No, this is not the standing. Oh yeah. You need the Eastern playoffs in here. For Eastern. It's really hey. 21. Can you do so for me? No. Too glad at the bottom, but no. That's nice. Lakers moved up, but yeah. Chop. Okay. Where is gonna move up to? So where is one the Pelicans match, I think. They are gonna win. They're tough like that. Who's Sacramento got next to play? They might both win this. Maybe. Put it at an all-time low. Jazz at an all-time low. This guy's not that better off himself, but this guy's not high. So make it till here, so that both leagues. Okay. I bet if Suns got KD's Suns, right? Yeah, KD, Booker, everybody's in the Suns. Yeah. Oh, they're losing. At least I want Lakers to win this one and then go here as the 7th seed, and then Golden State is the 8th seed. Golden State goes in the City Thunders. Golden State wins. Lakers against Denver. Probably. Minnesota Timberwolves. Oh my god. The young core was still good. This is gonna be nasty, not gonna lie. Except if this one wins. Other than that, it's gonna be nasty matchups. We don't want to see Shai Alexander versus Curry and Chet Holmgren and everyone versus the old age Chris Paul and stuff, I guess. But then, whoa, Timberwolves, we're gonna have Anthony Edwards versus LeBron James, AD versus Cat. Whoa. Denver Nuggets versus. Oh, we're gonna have Jokic versus Zion. Zion. Zion for the first time, bro. Zion's back for the first time. This matchup is the best, though. This matchup is the best. LA Clippers versus Dallas Room. Make it into a movie. Make it into a movie. This one's built diff. This Celtics team is built diff. 63-18, bruh. 62-18? Bruh. Bruh. 63-18. Nah. He's really like that. They're really like that. No, I feel like he's gonna go to true. Maybe 76ers. Ja, Boston winning anyway. Maybe those here guys pull out clutches like out of the aces every day. I mean, every freaking day they pull out clutches out of the aces. Okay. Oh. 76ers versus this one's gonna be nasty if this does happen. Joel Embiid versus Giannis Antetokounmpo. Nah, New York Knicks versus Indiana Pacers. Okay, it's gonna be Brandon. Yeah, I think. Got a New York Knicks. Do this random stuff. Okay. Oh well. Okay, against two Indian Pacers we got Tyrese Halliburton and stuff. Okay, not that interesting. Western is so nice.
A lot of ways, and I'd love to get your thoughts on this too. It's almost worse when you lose a series that you know, like that was yours to win, instead of getting beat by somebody real bad on the other side.
Yeah, definitely. It's way worse because you feel like you beat yourselves.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to accept like, okay, we got outplayed here and stuff, but no, when you beat yourself, it is the worst feeling. Like, Leviathan look like a team right now that's less than the sum of its units.
Yeah.
They feel very disconnected. And it's pretty disappointing right now.
Yeah, we were actually, you know, what you mentioned about the disconnection, and Calm actually had a tweet earlier because we all know Calm for the flanks. I mean, I think everyone knows Calm for the flanks at this point, even his opponents, for better or for worse. But for him to say that he felt like it was last year all over again for him, I mean, Doug, that is a heartbreaking thing to read from a world champion initiator like Calm.
Well, and to even go back to some of what last year was like, he was on the receiving end of a lot of grief because there were a lot of people who thought he was the one who should have gotten benched and not BCJ, right? So he's dealing with all of this stuff, and I do think it's hard when he made as much impact as he did on timings and on getting flanks and things like that and finding holes and creating massive gaps to do that, because so much of that is timing based, and so much of that is heavily dependent on what your team is relaying to you as far as information goes, and then also dependent on mistakes that your opponents are making. And when that has been your breadwinner for as long as it has been for Khan, for him to become a world champion, not only off of doing that, but primarily off of doing that, teams have keyed in on it. I think it would be very surprising if we saw a round today where there was not somebody watching the flank. Because it's become very predictable in a way. They know he's going to do it, and he's found plenty of success like that before, but the truth is he struggled like that since.
I almost don't even want to talk about the flank anymore because it's so played out.
Sentinels. I say Sentinels, bro.
That's which is annoying. Like, I hate when there's a narrative that becomes so like overdone and it's just getting beat into the ground. Yeah. But it's true. It's like, I don't want to actually have to talk about it. Yeah, well, you want to talk about something else? How about Aspas dropping plus 32, and then they still...
Well, that upsets me, too.
That's so here you go.
I mean, it's just even more annoying that he dropped 32 and King dropped like 30 as well, or something like they had at least combined 62 frags on Ascent. Lost in OT, they're losing.
He's that bad. We get it.
At the end. I mean, you can't get more of a testament to what you said of
you know,
Once they get
what's the
older,
Summerfest
they get
parts, the other,
weaker, they
yeah,
get
is that the right way
easier,
around? You never
and
think
there's
about it
the
that way.
sub suits
That's the
always
way that
change,
you are thinking about it. 'Cause,
supporting
like,
character.
come on, how the hell did you have two
Here
guys
they're like,
out there
Valorant,
close
it's
out the
like the
game
same
that
freaking team as the same
doesn't make
freaking
the actual
people.
clears with this team?
2
Yeah,
seasons
it
in a
does make
row.
the
And
actual issues
the
of
last
season
season wasn't even that far. It was
Where
like
are
a
you
month
seeing
ago.
those breakdowns happen in Leviathan from your experience?
It wasn't even a month
You
ago,
can
was
tell
it?
they've rehearsed rounds. They go into
No, it
executes,
didn't
and it's
even
when
a
the
month,
round
and
breaks
now you're
down. It's the
looking
post
like
plants
crap.
retakes, and they just look not on the
Not
same
crash,
page.
but then
It's a
you
communication
lost,
thing, it feels like, right? Because, I mean, Calm's biggest thing when he was playing alongside Busio and the boys in EG was that he was doing a lot of these, like, mid-round calls, like, contributing a little bit. You really don't feel that here at all.
No, you don't see good mid-rounding, whether it's like players taking timings or being on the same page, and it's just really evident.
Yeah, in a lot of these
No, I
rounds
did
too,
give
especially
it a
on
second.
Sunset where they were
Give it
running
a
like the Phoenix and everything,
past
and on the
seconds.
Sen,
Oh, yeah,
they'll
I
have
did.
so many big
Oh, Sentinels didn't lose. I knew it. Why was it that Sentinels
getting
lost?
into the sight off of
There's
the
something about Sentinels.
Molly lineup,
Why
paranoia,
was it like
flash,
that?
all this stuff that
Ah,
they're
yeah,
throwing
yeah.
in, it just devolves. They can't trade for each other.
No.
Well, and I think the graphic that we just saw really just kind of puts together the value that Aspas has been able to provide, Phoenix notwithstanding, and just how good he has been. And it goes back to what you were saying. This team right now is just not is lesser than the sum of its parts. That's right. And thank you. I came up with that myself.
Oh, you did? Wow, look at that. So smart.
And I do think it feels bad because
Sentinels, I told you Sentinels didn't lose.
More about synergy, as we've talked about, than a lot of other games.
I knew it.
There's just something that's not clicking. And I don't know if it's King struggling IGLing in English. I don't know if it's
they got one win, one loss.
You want to know what it reminds me of?
Serious breakdown.
Sentinels last year. This is Sentinels last year. International roster coming in, parts aren't working.
Sentinels got 1-0 losses. Yeah.
They're going to be quite interesting.
Okay, now that's what I'm talking about. Sentinels don't lose. Sentinels don't lose. Never gonna lose. Sentinels never gonna lose.
As we jump into the maps, picks, and bans.
G2 did they lose
Welcome
against?
to the VCT America's map pick ban. We had a coin flip determined
one
that
is easy.
Sentinels is Team A and Leviathan is Team B. So Sentinels ban a map.
Ban Breeze.
Ban Breeze. Okay, Leviathan.
We ban a split.
Leviathan ban splits. Sentinels map pick.
Pick Lotus.
Pick Lotus. Okay, Leviathan map side on Lotus.
They pick Lotus?
Attack on Lotus. Map pick for Leviathan.
Icebox.
Icebox. Okay, Sentinels side on Icebox.
Pick defense.
Defense on Icebox. Cool. Sentinels bans a map.
Ban Ascent.
Ban Ascent. Leviathan ban a map.
Sunset.
Sunset.
Oh, yeah,
the
split
remaining
is
map
the
is
same.
Bind, with Sentinels
And
have
I
a choice.
Attack.
Attack on Bind.
Oh.
Cool. Good luck. Have fun.
Oh.
Good luck.
Leviathan V2
fun.
Split. That's why.
Good luck.
Nobody likes brain.
I think it's got to be miserable to play against Sentinels right now. Their Lotus is world class. Their Split is world class. Their Sunset is world class. It's not like you're playing against a team that you get rid of one of their maps and you go, okay, we can 50-50 the other ones. You're banning two of their best maps and you still have to play them on another map that's just as good, arguably better, depending on the day and stuff like that. Like, it's just tough to play against Sentinels right now.
Sentinels just like that. Sentinels is just like that.
I think that Split and Sunset are maps that have gone through almost every series for Sen, and they've just looked unstoppable.
Yeah.
And so getting those out of the way, this might be their best chance.
Yeah, of course. By the way, folks, we want to let everyone know at home that there's a little bit of a delay on the stage. We're going to get that sorted in a moment here. Should be starting things up in a couple minutes. Thanks for sticking with us. For now, though, we're just going to waffle. Okay, we're just going to just share our thoughts and emotions about this game.
Sentinels ain't losing on.
Why? I think I already gave my emotions. Just like a general mild frustration.
Sentinels.
Mild frustration.
Sentinels is like that. Sentinels is
I
really like
totally
that.
agree with what you were saying.
Second and
Split and Sunset being out,
the
and it's
same
just
team is
like so many teams are just playing those maps that when they go up against Sen, it's we feel good.
The
on
only
this,
way you can
so
stop
we
that
should
is
give
like
it a
Karen and
kind of
Demon and
maybe.
maybe
So those being
the
out,
same
yeah,
team.
I agree with that. But it's just struggle to
Demon
believe
and this
that
next to you.
it'll be enough.
wanna
The
like-
Sen's map pool is
You
so
all
deep
hate
right
on
now,
him.
and Lev's map pool, I don't even know what it is. Like,
I don't
what
think
is
they know
it?
what
But he's nasty like that.
I do not know. So.
It's fair.
That might not even
so,
be enough. Karen
of
is.
course,
Ooh, Karen.
I think a player for me that is kind of sticking out that I'm
So, you know,
really wondering
don't talk trash
how
about
he's going to
Karen.
perform
Karen
today.
was
It's King,
ST lost.
because
Well, you know, he's always just
Oh,
had a
see, he
really
was one of the
difficult
best
task on this
players.
team.
Okay.
It's a mixed roster, so he's going to be doing a majority of the calming. He was the leader on Leviathan. This is a much on the old Leviathan. Much
Karen,
look this time around.
Karen and
He's still got to step up to be that leader, and there's just more work that has to be done.
Add 3 more
because he's
freaking
be
OP
calming in English. He's going to be communicating with the rest of his team, trying to like create some synergy with 4 people that or 3 people that he didn't play with last year.
Yeah, you would think that when this roster was put together, King's job would be easier.
Paper X is
We
nasty.
talked so much about King last year and how he was really the bright spot and an otherwise
go
kind of
for
mess that
safety.
wasn't clicking the way it was supposed to. It was just consistently under-delivering
Ah, for
expectations
safety
that we
to
had
that
at the
team.
beginning of the year. But you're right, GB. It almost feels like it's harder.
It's something
this
to
year.
that
And I think
team
he's
or something like that.
consistently doing his thing, too, which is why I'm
He
so
hit the
high
whole
on King.
fucking, and
The kid is
then
insane,
maybe they can stop
right? He's been
sentinels.
able to
Ain't
put
no way
together
anyone stop
a
his
lot of really
sentinels.
impressive stuff when you think about his
No,
career
this-
on
this
Leviathan up until
yesterday.
this point. And it's tough, but he has to continue to deliver. They have to continue to ask a lot of him and put things on his shoulders, because the truth is right now, when you're struggling the way that you are, right, when none of the pieces are fitting, when you feel like nothing is going right and you feel like you aren't executing the way you need to, where do all eyes turn? Right?
Yeah.
They turn to the IGL, right? And that's when it's on King to, it's part of the job, bro. Like, I know it's hard, but something has to come from him. And it can't be a pop-off performance because he's
I want to bring you in on this one because you kind of dealt a little bit of that. Huh? So I mean, you can speak from experience. How's that like? It's tough, right?
Yeah, no. When things are not clicking, that's when the IGL's got a lot of work to do. You know, it's the hardest on you, and you gotta like really reevaluate. Like, okay, our system's not working. Are they bad? Or are we not doing them right? Do we scrap like the stuff we're doing on certain maps and like reinvent? You really got to figure yourselves out. It's not a good position to be in.
Yeah.
And I really feel for him.
Yeah.
Well, I think the other thing too for this team is that it probably isn't just the problems probably aren't just in the server, right? Like there's something about the way the communication is not working, where chemistry is not working, where you kind of have to solve that too.
Yeah.
Right. And it's such a sharp juxtaposition to Sentinels on the other side, where they're a brotherhood, where everything is clicking, when it feels like they're building something special that steps outside of just what's happening in the server. So it's a lot to ask of King. You're right. It almost feels bad for him.
Yeah.
All right, fellas. Well, we're getting real close to the walkouts here. But I think we all know where everyone's leaning for this one. The 2-0, assuming here. Where can Leviathan find that win? Is it in this series layout? Will we be going at the very least to a map 3 on bind? Wyatt?
Yeah. I mean, I'm thinking about Icebox, and last time I remember when they were playing with Icebox on the map, and he was just insane. But so maybe there. I mean, but again, I was just in my mind. All I can lean on is, well, they have Aspas. It's like that's not really.
That's fair.
I mean, he's amazing, but against the entirety of the Madrid winning team, against his father, Saucy. Actual reverse dom in this game right now, GB. How can you not go Sen?
Yeah, I completely understand, but this is it, folks. We're ready to get the
Who are
show
you
on
rooting
the
for?
road.
Not
We
like,
got Leviathan.
who's gonna win.
We have Sentinels. Now, whether or not Leviathan could pull off this win, it'd be a massive opportunity for them, but the Madrid winners are looking to shut them down. Let's send it back over to the stage.
Riot Games Arena. I want to hear Sin City. Make some noise for Sentinels.
Ah, that. What the fuck was that? I don't even get that shit. Like, she knows is what she said, but then that was like, why are people hating on it? Like, I get if someone is like angry at it. Like, if someone meaning, if I was that guy that said you had Ray and you have Rays or something, you have Smoke or something, and there was like, she knows. Oh my god, a little bit, not that. All freaking into the game, and now that's just over fucking rated. Just wondering how is that related to she?
match, Leviathan versus Sentinels, is surely going to be an interesting one. If Sentinels can close this one out 2-0, they'll continue to show their dominance here in Americas. But for Leviathan, a massive opportunity to pull off an upset. Do they have it in them? Once again, you can see the map layout. It's going to be Lotus, Icebox, and if necessary, we'll be taking a trip over to the sandy beaches. Well, not beaches, sandy dunes and beaches and breeze, as a matter of fact. I could go for a beach.
I think it could be a beach too, though.
It could be a beach. That's Morocco.
Let me see.
Let me
see on the just for an example.
So, alright boys, we're getting ready for this one. I hate being so down on Leviathan Shazam, so I want to feel
this is the most. Let's get this shit done. Yeah, pass my judgment of the dark to buy.
I think also I'm very curious to see if my Lotus.
Ooh, yeah.
That'll give me a little more hope too.
Cartoon looking up. Bitch, I said it's too easy for me now. It's too easy for me. I said it's too easy for me now. I said it's too easy for me now, bitch. I said it's too easy for me now. I said it's too easy. Brother, bam, motherfucker, bam, 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 bam.
Build together to try and take on Sen because they knew that this match was coming and they know that it was going to be a tough one.
Bing.
When I think about the entirety of the series very quickly,
Bing.
it feels like
Bing.
Sure, it looked as good as it did because you had Aspas doing his thing. You've got a different beast on the other side of the
Bing.
It's not like
Bing.
run all over Sentinels and do
Oh, that was nasty.
last week. So even that, like, subtle win condition, if you will, that you feel like you kind of look at that and go, that has to be where they deliver. Even that formula, even that equation is not the same one, and it becomes infinitely more convoluted. Shout out the Sen bundle, I have to. It's in my contract. Yeah, there's just it's a big ask for a team that currently feels like they don't have an identity, that are struggling to figure out who they are, both in and out of the server, how they mesh all these things together. It's tough, and I think for Sentinels on the other side, there's just a lot of
I'm getting stupid.
Right? Like
I'm
when
getting
you're eating
stupid.
and you're
I'm
eating
getting
good,
stupid.
you're
I'm
feasting.
getting
and that's
hyped
what
up for no
Sentinels
reason. I'm getting hyped up for no reason. I want to score a whole lot of games. I want to score. I want to play basketball so fucking bad. Omen. I there's an Omen. Raise. Second raise is nasty. Yes, but the raise is nasty too. But it ain't nobody stupid, no one.
I mean, Mirror Combat, does it make you excited at the very least? Just see them kind of keep it standard?
Yeah, I just wasn't a fan of their Sen comp.
Left hands are gonna.
So I'm glad they're trying to figure out at least be comfortable on the
This is on KG was Icebox MVP day right there.
We're ready for the first pistol round. We're going to send it over to your casters. There are a couple lineup Larrys. You got Van Silly and Rivington.
Thank you so much, boys. Yes, indeed, we have a full house today in the Riot Games Arena. And you know what? I don't want to beat down on Leviathan either with like GB because now we're not coming out with novelty comms for Leviathan. And as Shaz is saying, we got a Sentinel coming out now for Leviathan. And we're hoping to see them be able to fight back against Sentinels. And, you know, we haven't seen Leviathan in a very long time here on Lotus. So I'm excited to see what they can come out with.
It's been since the end of last year at Superdome Columbia. So it was kind of a side tournament. Then before that even, versus Crew at LCQ. So it has been a long time since we have seen Leviathan here. And it is going to be attack for them as they come out. Very interesting. They want to go on the aggression first. I think one of the things we saw 100 Thieves able to kind of plague Sentinels with was the aggression. Was Cryo was on, it didn't allow for those protocol retakes that Sentinels love to do. Get everybody set up and hit at the same time as your opponent just cannot stop the flood.
Attacking.
Rebel Control is just going to be fought over for now, as this is actually going to be a slow pistol round. Expect it to go off the rails quick, though.
It's quick when the wall immediately comes down. And that's Leviathan to score first, so Tex gets the opener.
Chessie gets a hit. Chessie gets hit.
Stalemate a little bit in terms of utility, but now you have Leviathan creeping up towards B as well, looking potentially to split back into B site.
Util gone from Aspas, just looking for that Prowler still to come from Com if they do want to take more space. Tens.
Caught out in the open, just in front of the door. Has to do a one and done. Unfortunately, he falls by the hands of Aspas. 2-player advantage now for Leviathan, as they're now working as a group. All 5 players outside towards the orb of the A site. One hiding behind the box. John gets dispatched by Tex, and also
pretty good for Tex right now. Tex is killing right now.
He has no choice but to fall back.
Tex is killing right now. Tex is killing right now. So
out of
2
turret
people
range
left.
as you had Zelsis coming around.
Zelsis and Sassy, the only people left.
Everything kind of resets.
Aspas kind of low, King kind of low, but then, still people live.
Zelsis doing his due diligence now, opening the door, keeping the 2 players looking out towards the door. So he gets a dink, but no kill. Leaving out Sassy alone. And Leviathan, you wanted them to come out strong, and they start off with a flawless.
Flawless, keeping each other alive. Very nicely done, and they wait. They whittle away at Sentinels members, so the retake isn't as powerful. A lot of calm play around A main here, and they didn't get distracted from the wind condition. They didn't try to go clear pillars. They did't try to go clear C. Everything that was in front of them is what they had to look at and Lev take down their targets.
Bing, bing, bing. Maybe not that. That's
Mazino. We'll see where Aspas takes his Guardian. Looks like he will get the support of both flashes. A little bit of cover here towards that C area.
John Duty's called.
And they look for mountain control to start off here, just so Sentinels can't get a decent early read on the map. Split 3-2. Leviathan take it slow once again. You can expect anything from Sentinels here, but they're going to play it safe. Like you said before, no novelty comps here. Com doesn't bring out the Sova. They have the Fade. They refresh on that. Keep some Prowlers and Haunts going to clear the space that they need. Spike's still down as they're letting this one time out a little bit.
They gave a lot of time right now for Sentinels to pinch out from a mid to C, and there's that paranoia on the tap. Com's holding all the way back with the Bulldog to draw 2. That's going to make things a little bit easier here for Leviathan, controlling the orb, controlling the kills, and now, of course, converting the pistol in a 5 versus 1.
Oh my god.
No novelty comps coming out of Leviathan, but also you're playing some easy rolls, some rolls out of some players are comfortable. Playing as the initiator, Mazino back to smokes, King playing the Viper as well. So this is looking pretty good in terms of, okay, we're having hope right now for Leviathan at least to kick things off in this series against Sentinels.
See this one real quick. Nice coverage back too. Kind of identifying that play happened. It seemed like Leviathan was ready for a fast push, a hard one there. And if you can't, just say can't get a kill. Just be the merchant of death and skins. Just for one there. Com picks up the 3K. Nicely stacking a few of those ults that are come up. Fade ultimate coming up soon here, and they probably focus Aspas a little bit as we move forward. So now Sentinels first going around. Zelsis already going to
give it to Aspas,
but it's not headed towards Treat right away. That's going to be over towards the C site. See if they try to get any type of rubble control.
Zelsis with no win.
Maybe paranoia or smoke through, and then a
Treat
nade.
with tough
Zakin tries to front a little bit of control. You see the pings coming out already though. Lev want to clear that rubble and the left pocket.
Definitely want to clear it very quickly. Already a satchel on the top of rubble. And was not ready for that.
Yeah.
So Aspas gets first blood.
Lev is killing right now.
Falling back from Baby Door, grouping up back towards the staircase, looking to fight. Potentially a
Lev
double
is
just to get information.
Killing.
They choose otherwise. They want to see if there's more util coming out from Leviathan if they actually initiate and engage towards the A site.
And now they start to switch, right? They
Sentinels don't disappoint me like this.
Easily have
this round is me. This round, this is your round, your round.
And now they work the map. Leviathan trying to just take everything out of Sentinels. And so far these rounds, it's been the members of Sentinels.
And the reason why you see Zelsis here playing with the Odin. So the Alarmod's going to get first info. They're going to try to slow things down with nanostorms off the turret. And the Odin's going to be good for the spray to try to deny plans. Instead,
no one's seen
it. Instead of playing the retake or slowing things down, he gets denied by Aspas. That was scaling up towards that right side of the waterfall. And that spike goes down.
They want to kill this guy.
Definitely going to be a call for a save here for Sentinels.
In that position, I was 100% thinking that was a spam from the Odin right through the wall there as they try to plant. You
want to save this
round. The rest of the team falls into place, but 2 kills right away. They lose members holding sites on both sides. And this is just going to be an easy walk-in now for Lev after the plant and pretty much walk out. They just have to choose where to go. And that's being covered by Com. May lose his life, but it'll let everybody else get out safe.
You get info here. Walking forward. And hello.
And that's they're there. That's when your team says, why is your knife out? You're like, I thought I had a moment. They're still going to go for the kills, though. They want to drop weapons. Nice damage there.
Took the Odin away here from Zelsis, just spraying it out. And yeah, you'll slow things down with the snake bite. You'll be able to save these 3 weapons for Sentinels, but at least a good thing here. 3 rounds went through, and they noticed that late lurk from King on the post plant, and they took him down right away, so they'll keep that in the back pocket. And how Leviathan's currently defaulting and scaling, and also doing a lot of rotating so far in these first 3 maps.
And big
Audion on their side now.
6K credits. They still have 4,000 at least going into these next rounds. And this is going to be the low armor buy here for Sentinels. See if they stay back, go forward. They've switched over where Zelsis is. Tried to condition that we've left the Killjoy at C, now at A. And that may even play into the favor of Lev here. A push on to mount again from Sentinels.
Shots are not hitting though, and Zekin's low on bullets, hit by the paranoia too. Still manages to get the kill onto mazino before he falls from Aspas.
Then the soul is just killing running. Aspas killing Aspas.
Gotta fall back again.
I think Lev recognized too, low buy. They went into this. We have armor advantage, getting the sight. I think you would say Aspas going in so quickly to know that play was pretty readable off the push on Mound. So Leviathan actually just getting that one, falling right into their laps. They made the right play, but yeah, Sentinels was not ready for another C hit that hard.
Com's just ready to throw the nightfall as well. So just trying to guarantee it around our Leviathan in its post plant. Sentinels waiting for the full rotate of Zelsis so they can move inside the site as a group. There's that first contact, jiggle peek, and forces out the nightfall. 2 of them were going to get hit.
Yeah.
Sentinels choose to fall back and save.
I think it's Lev with first kill every round so far. We have not seen Sentinels be able to have their 5v5 or even really a 4 retake coming into this point, where their utility would be the advantage. And yeah, Leviathan have such a great idea right now, and it's all their game plan. They're not waiting for Sentinels to make a move. They're going to Sentinels in a lot of these plays. Here, Zekin was able to clean up a few, but still, you're overrun by the numbers of Leviathan just being behind each other right now. Really good teamwork. Aspas 2 away from the ultimate, and not even close for an ultimate being on deck right now for Sentinel. So another buy-in round here. This could be a tough one. 2,400 credits coming on to those credits that Sentinels has now.
I don't.
This one's going to be tough for them to buy next round. This has to be one of their first ones.
That's a good shout, because usually round number 4, when you're focusing on orc control, the satchel's across, but Leviathan still get the 2 first picks. Close range, but instant trades coming in from both sides.
Hey, another 1v3.
Was waited and greeted by Leviathan, still watching those pushes.
It's not looking good for Sentinels at the moment.
Yeah, we're trying to say that the silver lining, at least for Sentinels, round number 4, when on the attack, they're focusing a lot of orc control, plant control to get an ult out ASAP. Leviathan didn't have any, so they had an opportunity to play aggro. Try to change the
Says he's gonna clutch the freaking momentum.
You know that they were mentioning at the desk, we were a little bit.
There
was a little bit of miscalls for Leviathan where they can't really trade perfectly. Really good right now compared to the other week.
The calls right now, the feels that Leviathan has on what Sentinels may try to do is immaculate. They always have more numbers wherever the soft side of Sentinels is, even if that soft side's being pushed. It's been C most of the time right now. And yeah, the pillars push, completely unexpected to see him pulling out 2 there. So now what do you think the read Sentinels has is? Leviathan's in their spawns for most of the round. They're looking to play a little bit aggressive on rubble, but also are stopping us when we push C. And you don't want to let Leviathan get to the front door at this point to get their attack on. They're responding Leviathan's responding so well to everything right now.
Last player standing.
That is true.
There's that push. So Tex playing that Sentinel role as the Killjoy. Turret finding information, using the boxes as cover, getting these picks. So yeah, there is a little bit of nervousness coming out. You're in the arena now, cheering for Sentinels, and yeah, you definitely need to call a timeout now for the defensive side.
It's what indeed. And I feel like Leviathan, that pressure on their shoulders may just kind of be lifted, right? Knowing that this is going so well, it's starting off what they came to play is working so well against Sentinels. I don't know if we've really seen them down this many rounds. Start stage 1 here. And now it's, can they repair it? We've seen Sentinels come back on the international stage. They can definitely come back here, but do they have the answer for what Leviathan has been throwing down? Aspas 1 away from ult. This could be a focus to the orb on that right side. Lev has left A kind of just no man's land. After the first round where they put King up forward, and then they kind of play towards C, play towards mid a little bit for the lurks. This now, they may start to show that A pressure again. Zelsis will reinitiate the utility of Killjoy over towards CB.
Sentinels, you got this.
Sentinels is just trying to find out what'll work right now.
For Sentinels too. Yeah. You have Zekin that's also one away from the ult, potentially trying to throw some sort of paint shells to show, okay, maybe there's a stack from Sentinels on the A site, and then they could push Leviathan over to a rotate of a C side stack. And with that haunt that was being thrown, Prowler to find information. Right now, Sentinels are still playing with no information taken, right? Nothing was spotted there on either extremities.
They're waiting it out. They see the Prowler B, fade B, and start to work towards A. Again, this is the alt door for Aspas. If they can grab it, you see King ready for the plant. Here. Now they source out what this is going to be. I feel like Sen needs to back up a little bit more unless they're going to take this fight straight on with this ult coming in.
Second Prowler finding information this time over on the A site. There's King scoring first. Showstopper being pulled out. You'll take that dub right now as Sentinels is on an eco. Right at the Peter John Cuban kill stolen away by Com.
Yeah.
I wanted to say it.
Clean entry towards the site. Plant comes down for Leviathan. And now the last three, trying to get something done with that bulldog in this round. At least hopefully bring the economy down for
second and don't yeah, let's get it. Sentinels, do your thing. Then roll 2 minutes.
Taking that site, the util usage coming from Leviathan, the Seas is catching the haunts, displacing where the defensive spots are. It's like Sen is safe
Zelsis, you're 1 time too.
Trying to get that push on, just a distraction.
I should have eaten. You should have eaten.
Zelsis is just counting the bullets and able to catch one off the exits. For Leviathan, they're hunting down those kills for sure.
All right. Those ults are going to be coming up for Sentinels. Can they formulate a plan, though, so those ultimates just don't get snuffed out? Leviathan's been playing so far back. There's the Seas right there. Zekin was ready to try to make a play with John Cutie on the other side. Just a few sheriff shots to maybe collect 1 kill. But they're not even letting him get away with that, really. You got to be sneaky and spawn, apparently. Odin's back up for Zelsis. See where they decide to roll these. It's still going to be that C play for the Odin. Utility split between BC and a bit of this mound and rubble control. Not again, no. They leave it to Leviathan for now. Wow. And they don't know if Sentinels pushed or not. Leviathan's just ready to aggress that utility and push back. They're not taking any chances versus Sentinels here in our first B rush. And see how they coordinate around the Killjoy utility.
And Sentinel seems to be okay for this as well. Sassy was almost in a one and done. Well, he is still going to be done. Still going to be done. Satchel's in. Com, that was the one that was able to get the first blood for Leviathan to get a plant. Deniability by paint shells coming through. And now the gap's been closed. They can use this showstopper now for Zekin. There's that second tap on the spike. They're using more util for Leviathan to slow things down. Paranoia being thrown to lurk by Aspas. And that's a quick 1 and 2. Now 1v1 against the Odin. And Lee Zelsis wins that one. But they have no showstopper for the retake. That might be it right here for Sentinels.
Another lurk?
Yeah.
It never ends.
Just keeping him back.
Where did you get it from?
Oh my gosh, they're everywhere. Leviathan is just able to encroach into the defensive side so fast, just throwing off the state of the game for Sentinels. The timing not there. We even saw Sassy getting caught with the Haunt Seas out, whatever. I couldn't tell what he was throwing at first, but it's just Leviathan. Everything going their way, and it's because of the movements, the mid-round calls, and the way they've been playing. 7 rounds in, the first time they hit B, and it does catch Sentinels off guard. Util out to break the site. That ult's still there, you just talked about it. This lurk as well, just absolutely disgusting. They really have not been able to put this Odin to use either, that they keep dying towards C.
That's the crazy part too, as a duelist, being able to get behind enemy lines to backstab too.
Yeah.
So when you're really seeing Leviathan on these executions, Aspas is getting so much space right now.
Really load up, man.
Position too, because Sentinels are trying to fight a little bit towards the front lines at the beginning. They'll try to do it again. Util being thrown down here towards the A site.
There we go. The first real rubble control with a Seasonade that we're seeing from Sen here to feel comfortable and put that power into just an attack that may not work. Mollies go off pretty early. Orb about to go down. They'll have a pretty good sight of this B site now.
Yeah. They got great stall right now with both John Cutie and Zelsis here. Yet, Leviathan, they deny all of that util. Not afraid and just brute forcing in.
This one of the first times Sen has their team to get the retake in, and this is what we expected from Zelsis before. The spam through the wall from Waterfall. Now Sen's ready for that retake protocol.
Now he's winning this round.
Locked down at the ready from Zelsis' kill, so he's rotating back towards the spawn to initiate it. They also have a showstopper to just fight towards that corner if Leviathan wants to fight inside the site and stay there. Yet they decide to fall back, play towards the mound. So that lockdown will go through. Nobody's going to get detained. Showstopper now trying to clear information. There's nobody around the site. So they know right now for Leviathan, they're playing post plant outside of mound. There's the showstopper.
Hey!
A 4-on-4, satchel up in the air. There's still a smoke in the front. Sticking on to the spike. Here's John Tootie. Puts it halfway. Now sticking it down. 1 for 1 in front of the fight. And there comes all these defuses. As all the sentinels has fallen. Except for John Tootie, who at least gets the defuse.
Smart play. Tens holding paranoia for the longest time. The lockdown getting Leviathan out in something they must have missed because they planned to hold in sight. And that's not very easy when that lockdown comes out from the side of Sentinels. All pushed outside, forced to fight through smoke. That turn at the last second. The turn at the last second to save him puts the spike lower, allowing the defuse duck from John Cutie. Zelsis' spam actually plays out huge in this one. Wow. I cannot believe that's the way they scrape one through. They got a lot of work to do, though. 7-1 down. This Odin's still here. Nightfall to retake a site. Sentinel's going for more of the retake protocol again. And it's going to be a C hit from Lev to start. It looks like they're right in.
Zelsis is on the top of the wood with the Odin. Now delaying with Nanostorm is trying to walk in and find a timing through the poison orb. Right out of it. Spike at least planted for Leviathan. There's the pit outside on the attack side to cover up all the waterfall. Saucy though has a Nightfall, could use this towards the site, initiates it, engages it now. King looking to fall back just around the corner, and they might forfeit the pit from there. Aspas trying to delay as well with the showstopper of his own. On the top of the boxes. Now C's just got thrown to get more information as well. But they stay inside the pit. They kept it up. Walking it close. All the Sentinels are low on HP. So hard to walk inside that pit as it goes down. All the Leviathan still there fighting inside the site.
Dangerous.
Back right away. Ultimate protects too. Lockdowns here if they have any trouble coming from the future rounds. And they do not let another post plant go to Sentinels. Let's see this again. Just sticking the site after plant, and they lose 3. Okay. Now you know what? You can't say that was supposed to happen, but you take those every day. All right, here we go. Wall up on both sides. Leviathan looked to tempt a little bit towards A once again. And see if there's a hard push. Looking to make a fake TP sound. And a strong B pillar push here from Sentinels. They're trying to give different looks from defense too. They're in kind of a 1-3-1 formation that we would almost see them already in a retake on, at least a 3-1. But we'll see if this works out for them. It's going to be knowledge from John Cutie and Zelsis to this pile of 3 and mid before they move.
Yeah, just like the little TP that you saw from Mazino, though. Usually that omen sound you're saying to bait it out is a TP across towards C. He wants to make sure he's not going to get overwhelmed by a stack of Sentinels on the C side with the Nightfall. Just to cover our tracks now for Leviathan. They realize that the A side is open. Easy plan now for Tree.
Little delay, left and right. Stall him at the door. And we'll see what Sentinels has here. Sheriff retake hasn't stopped him before, though.
Paranoia went high. Not going to hit anybody inside the site. For Sentinels, you're happy. You wasted out 2 ults from your opponents before. You're actually just going to potentially die to Spike. So you're trying to keep it expensive is not really the name of the game right now. Again, Leviathan are rolling in the bank. Still trying to chase down these kills.
There you go. There's
John Cutie tends to get some work in. Aspas holding it down inside the site. And that might finally be the hope gone of some sort of an eco. Save here for Sentinels. Leviathan now really making it a one-sided affair so far in this first half in this series on Lotus.
Well, like you said, Sen's happy, especially at 9-1 to see those ultimates were used to take the low buy round from them, but will the guns even matter here. Lev firing on all cylinders right now. They were shooters last week, and it didn't seem like they had the macro. Now Lev's putting both together. They're running the map and the shots. So many first bloods to just separate Sentinels from being able to retake these rounds. The spot we think them most strongest. A haunt out. Quick one up top, but they still can't fight for this rubble control. It's just a little bit of early knowledge to try and have Tex. I'm sorry, try to have Zelsis hold this area with all the Killjoy utility. A good push onto Mound is going to let Sentinels focus on the A side of the map. But it's a pullback here from Lev, and they leave King again. This is much like the bonus round that they ran.
7, 8 masters.
Actually, they're leaving way more. This is going to be a
5,
B
6, 7, 7 masters. Champions rings.
King falls.
One champions ring.
I think here for Sentinels, okay, we got the lurk down, but at least for Leviathan, they have other players on their side trying to make some noise here. They threw the paranoia out towards tree. They threw a smoke. They popped out both mollies. Third baby door being broken here on the defensive side. That's Aspas trying to scale in. Oh, Texas running inside the smoke, catching Zekin off guard.
And the teleport into the site, just growing the numbers of Leviathan here on the B hold. To have it. Oh, they're punching! Whoa, Aspas!
Prowler also keeping Sentinels at bay. Now they can reset. Ten's just waiting for a timing to paranoia in the front of the B site, but nobody from Leviathan will be there except for Mazino. There's that flash now being thrown. Cannot connect on the kill. Waiting for it, and finally drops Mazino. That allows her Sentinels to move in, and Ten's at low HP gets a second kill. Now a smoke here. Oswald sticking on the fuse. Snake bite to keep it moving. And Sentinels are able to come back.
Just use it up.
That seems like the timing that we are used to from Sentinels. The ability usage when they're hitting, disrupting so many of the angles being watched by Leviathan. We saw their mouses flicking back and forth at all the wrong times. These are the kind of things, and the reason Sentinels retakes usually look so clean, it's they're at the backside of their opponents, they're double swinging something that's never available to trade. And it just goes over so smooth. They keep some weapons. 9-3 is almost a must here with the power Lev's been bringing into the match. Let's see if they can keep it going. This
9 triggers, triggers, triggers.
Come out of B here,
9 triggers is what we want.
Keeping Lev thinking that rubble control is trying to be pushed. This mountain, though, is important to Sentinels.
Super aggressive for Sentinels.
The dodge.
The dodge, the first blood. Scored
Oh, you got one, they got no,
in the hands of
three.
Aspas.
They still fight it.
Crazy. Now that allows here Leviathan to get control of both the mountain and front B. They can choose the pathing depending on the picks. The off angle being held by Sasi. And now the jig is up on that end to try to at least give Sentinels an opportunity to take a player advantage in the last round of the half. Pit comes out as the orb just got tapped and picked up by Aspas. One away from a showstopper.
Really cool pick because you have this push up here. It's going to push him right back over towards Zelsis on A. And now Zelsis can back up. I believe Baby Door might... Oh, he may just try to lace him with the Odin here as they pass by. This is going to be a sketchy one. I don't know if they make noise before they get to Zelsis. That would immensely help the rotation.
This is such a big gamble right now, and there's that defensive wall. Leviathan's walking through. The wall's about to drop, and there's three just behind. There's that one. There's that second one. It's that two.
Oh,
some damage, allowing Saucy to rotate.
those walls were fucking
left alone. 1 versus 3, 18 seconds left on the clock. A plant, but no more U2 left behind. Now also on top of that, hit by the Nightfall.
King, the only one left. There's 9 trades. No.
He gets the first pick there onto Tens as he drops down. The last two have to group together. John Cutie and Saucy. Snake bite available on a defense. King trying to find information.
There's the third.
But because he was scuffled by the Nightfall, needed to find that info. And spots both of them as the wall came down. And Sentinels to get the defuse in the half 3-9. And it can't be a Valorant game without a 7-1 scoreline or a 9-3 scoreline, right?
What quick thinking there by John Cutie and squad saying, you know what, C has been a lot of these late round hits. They put the ult down at C and basically direct Leviathan back towards A, back to the waiting arms of Zelsis and Saucy. That's the macro we're looking for from Sentinels here that makes their opponent walk right into the traps. Took a bit, they got 3. Sometimes that's enough, but they're really going to have to put this down on attack.
All right, well, at least now let's throw it back to the desk here, GB. Leviathan looks good, right?
Man, I tell you one thing, baby, we got egg on our face right now because that whole segment we were like, Lev. And then they came out of the gate and said, you know, just hold my Red Bull. Impressive stuff, really, from Leviathan here, Doug. And it feels like a rejuvenated team, exactly what we wanted to see and exactly what we expect from those 5 players that are playing under this banner.
Yeah, I think this is a lot of what people thought would come together when this roster was built. I think Aspas is still doing his thing. I think King is popping off. I think Mazino's had a couple of really big moments as well. And I think they showed that they had a really good plan at the
so who are you rooting for? At this point it's Lev 9 and Sentinels 3. I like Sentinels a lot, so for this map who do you think is gonna win? Yeah. Write it down in the chat, bro. Write it down in the chat. Or do you want me to do something else? I could do that too, but I think you here for the
and then on your point too, like it felt like we're down a couple rounds and they started making peaks that it's like only when you're down a couple rounds you feel like you need to make a play to like save the round. And that was just like snowballing throughout the matchup.
Yeah, you certainly felt that. Now we are in a position though where Sentinels were able to squeak out 3, 9-3 going into this. This could still, let's not forget, is Lotus, right? So there's going to be a lot of question marks here whether or not the defensive side of Leviathan can hold it because we only need 4 of this.
If you haven't, just write it in the chat. I'm talking to you, bro.
I will say, at least there's a 9-3. I will say, at least so far in stage 1.
And don't forget to subscribe and like, bro. And yeah, we got a timeout right now. Half time at the moment, so yeah, it's half time timeout. Is that what it's called? Half time timeout. They get a half time rest thing, like you know, football and stuff.
Undefeated so far in 2024.
Undefeated in 2024. Oh my god. Are they gonna lose this? Is Lev gonna be the new owners of Lotus? No way that's happening. No way that's happening. Sentinels. No, Sentinels ain't paying me. I mean, I got like one view and that's you. I don't even know who you are, but yeah, that's you.
Quite low. The take on the site's going to be a little tough, or retake is going to be a little tougher without Aspas's nades, but they should be able to hold off for now with this.
Are 2B at the moment defending. Oof. No, it's 4v4. It's 4v4.
Quick switch on the map. Now they have to go C on this one.
Yeah, it looks like John Q.
They are going to see. They are going to see. There's Omen at C, but he's deep in. So it's post plan at this point. It's post plan. It's gonna be post plan. Post plan. Seconds going deep. Seconds going deep. Seconds going deep. Yeah, they're gonna expect it. They're gonna.
Especially when there's a one-way coming through here on the attack. There's a paranoia, but second avoids it.
Ooh! Get a second one. Ooh, it's over. It's over. This round's over. This round's over. This round's over. Yeah, Tex, just get ready to die at this point. They know where the guy is. He else is getting some.
And a much needed pistol round there. Also having to
it's not full. It's not full.
I'm sure they were happy to not get any defense from
I told you, Lotus ain't. Anybody's make if it ain't Sentinels map. Lotus.
Sentinels pick, so Lev said we want to bring you that attack, those attack rounds. And this is
Lotus. Sentinels ain't losing. Lotus. Sentinels ain't losing any freaking map, to be honest. They're undefeated for a reason.
We hop in. Walls up. A big A hit coming in from Leviathan to gain control on the map.
I think they played the VCT finals, Masters finals.
Over and over with those first 2 kills.
And the next Ice Box, that's really one there. Ice Box, VCT Masters. Oh, nah. It's 2-0. It's 2-0. Sentinels win this. Ooh, John quick. Oh, 2 kills. That's this. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take that too. Let's see. Aye. Planned it. You need the showstopper, don't you? Plan it. Y'all go get yourself a kill. Get that comb. Second, get combs, and then you get an ulti for next round. How about that? Second. How about that, second? Second. Yeah, second. Get it. Get it. Second. Second gets milled. Get this. Whoa. Second.
He has been going in on these rounds.
Second. Second popping off thing right now. Second popping off thing. Second popping off thing. Everybody popping off thing at this point. John QT got 2 kills right off the bat.
Fighting back
Hey.
with full guns here on this bonus.
Take
Really
that.
neat way to
Take
start
that.
this off. The
He's
two
really
kills
like
really
that.
helping out
Their
to get this
IGL is
fight
really
online.
like
But it's
that.
a pillars? There's a ping going down there. They're
The IGL is really
the
like
soft
that.
site here. Out of all three,
Yo.
and this could work out
So,
very well.
It's going to be different here. It seems to be for BB.
oh, Fake's gonna go in.
Sentinels potentially just wants to fight inside.
Hey, there's only one person in B. There's only one person in his deep. He's deep. Oh, second with no. Second, is he gonna? How many? Oh, he gets one. That's fine. That's fine. We take that. We take that. Take that. Second is popping off. Second is popping off. Take that. We take that.
Really giving
Yo,
Leviathan a taste
nah,
of their own
nah.
medicine from how we saw it first half. Retake from Link.
Retake. It's a retake. Who's playing retake? How are you gonna take it, Lev?
Because they have lower guns here for a couple of them. You want to stay inside that site. That's the stinger. And also
Yo, oh, got it. He got it.
6 cents coming in from the duelist. Even if
Yeesh. What was that? I didn't even get what happened.
line up Larry by John Cutie.
Then
As Aspas is at
Aspas
1
low.
was going inside the decay of the orb.
Okay.
That slows the clock down for a bit. John Q and Zelsis having to work together.
Oh, it's over. It's over.
Never realized it there. And that will be a round.
Oh, they know it's over. It's over. Wow, that's just like.
Toss to those guys as line up Larry's, not us.
Yeah, those two. Oh my gosh.
Ooh, GK, and after that, that spinning thingy, what's that's called? I forgot. Nate that spins for Killjoy. What's that? Tsaka thingy. Yeah.
And they're still able to hold it off with 2 alive after having to put so many in the site.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Looks like it was a haunt actually that got the ping towards the back and not a seize, but you'll take whatever to get that in.
Now that one. That's what is that called? Write it in the chat. I forgot what that's called. Please, Killjoy. What's that called? Killjoy's Nate thing that spins. Can you write it in the chat if you can?
Until they got it down. Prowlers towards pillars. Leviathan's trying to get info here. They open the door.
Ooh, prime Vandal. We like that.
Push again, but they got to be ready at A. Sentinels is moving so fast here.
Don't QT.
Not afraid to make any
You know,
whatsoever.
how many people you got? How many people you got? We're killing everybody in the way. We're killing everybody. We don't even need to check how many people you got in there. Oh, Viper's there, bro.
First kill. Snake bite on the ground. Spike is down 2.
Shit. My mom's gonna scold me if I say
Tree,
that.
so they'll look for a safer plan, but paint shells are also coming down. Aspas gets the pick.
Got that.
As
We
Sentinels
got
are trying to
that.
push
He's
towards
really
the back
like
of the
that.
site. Finally, King falls down towards
Jesse
the
gets
middle.
again.
Now Conrad
Oh, no, Sessis. Nah,
Saucy is alone. Second satchel closing up.
Oh no.
Swings out
Nah.
and it connects.
That is big. 3 for Aspas.
10-6.
They go right into the
10-6.
site without really knowing what the state
Ah,
of it
shit.
was. A few nades in,
Sentinels, you got
full
this,
control
Sentinels.
with each other.
Look, you want your rating to be 100% on low lotus.
Nobody saw what was in
You might win the next 2
peeked around because they thought it was clear.
maps if you can, but the lotus rating is gonna get messed up. It's 100%. We like it 100%. We don't want it 90-something%.
Yeah, they.
No, not 90. It's gonna be 1-6. Probably, you know.
10 to 6 now. Leviathan actually stopped.
80-something. I don't know.
Molly's to come out.
But then,
Leviathan gets a bit of
yo, we want it to be 100%, don't we? 100% is way better than 80-something%. Gotta get that. Split doesn't look good, but it's 80-something% on you. 80-70%. They got 70%, you know. Split was 60-70%, I think. I don't know.
There's not too much to hold back except bodies here on the C side.
Ooh.
John Cutie sees at least one leading out towards rubble.
Jonah Cutie. Jonah. We got this. We got this. We got this. Sentinels got this. Sentinels got this. Sentinels got this. Don't we? We got this. We got this. Going. Like owning the whole thing. Okay, let's push it. They push it.
Lev with some low members here, going to make the retake difficult.
Ah, Aspas gets one. Aspas is scary. I hate Aspas. Ooh, Celsius is diff though. Celsius is diff. Celsius is diff. Celsius is diff. Hey, I had 3 views at one point. That's great. That's great. Right in the chat, that's what I said. No one did.
Keep him in there.
No. Aspas, Aspas is scary. Aspas is really scary. He ain't that. You don't like that. You don't like that. It's scary.
Van Silly, we are witnessing it from Leviathan right now. It's like they can do no wrong. Let's watch this replay again. So they push spawn, 2 huge kills coming in from sentinels, and Lev has no choice but to re-clear that same spot. Every eye is on that spot, and they still get all the kills they need.
Oh, divide.
Is going to put some
Hype
momentum in the squad
divide.
right
Now it's 11-6. That's
in
scary.
favor of Leviathan is actually, I thought Sen was going to snap back again. It's usually we see some rounds go back and forth here, but not the case. A 3-1-1 by Sen now as they try to get some map control. Lose one already.
Ooh. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that.
Second was playing towards the mound before, but it's Mazino that falls on that right side of the mound. Aspas falling back. As you
Sexy guy.
to delay and deny.
Sexy.
Boombot to find information and then pain shells if there's going to be any type of aggression behind that. But for Sentinels, they're creeping up here slowly towards the B site. Might be opening door. Might be hitting towards B. You see all these.
What we're gonna get? What we're gonna get?
They're just ready here to play at least some numbers.
A lot of this early pressure from Lev has come off of paranoia. Whether they open a door, whether they try to take a little bit more space. So that requires now comms utility. And they do not get as much info there as they can't push out. Kingg. It's a good distance for the judge. They come in close.
Hey. No. It's push pan, so we'll take that. Push pan, we'll take that. We'll take that. It's push pan with a Viper's pit.
Gets popped right away. Door opens up. It's a 1-for-1. They lose control now of the front B side. Our Sentinels force to play inside the pit of both Tens and John Cutie. Satchel inside right now. Aspas is trying to clear it out. Now slowly bleeding to Kingg. Trying to spray across, and it's up against John Cutie. There's time. Winning a reset on the HP. Trying to get lucky with the sprays.
Do you know
John Cutie repivots towards the top of the site.
Oh. You don't. You don't. That's the thing. You don't. You don't know where John Cutie is. John Cutie is a killer.
From the side of Sentinels being tagged by the ultimate. Nightfall gives you the trail, and they were just trying to follow
6 movements. 6 movements.
inside that pit. Another C mound control.
Sentinels popping off. This is going to be the biggest freaking comeback.
And this just got hectic, but not for
John
Cutie. Filming a new one.
It's going to be the biggest freaking comeback. Biggest comeback right in the chat. Biggest comeback. Biggest comeback. Right chat. Chat right. Biggest comeback.
This push is from the left side of the map. Full come around on the map here to see if they can get this pressure. Actually, I think there was a bit of a knowledge here there by Zelsis.
I'm really like that. This book is a light pack.
Already had to turn outside towards front B as well.
I don't know what I'm saying. This is too catchy. I'm Jacob. That shit catchy. I'm really like that. It's catchy.
Showstopper and a lockdown ready for Sentinels. In their favor to try to close out this round. All of them pushing towards the back of the site.
Ooh, Sentinel. Throw it up. Show him what you do. Show him what you doing.
More delays.
Show him what you doing.
Not allowing really Leviathan to set up for the retake.
Oh. Celsius is killer. Celsius is a killer. Hey. We got this. This is the biggest comeback in history. This is the biggest freaking comeback. Oh my god, it was 1-0 freaking 9. No. 1-9.
Great opening shots to hit this one.
8-1.
Obviously power and numbers for them right now. The last rounder,
7-0.
was taken out, so they have had an an easier chance.
7,
The rounds that
8-0
Sentinels
I
isn't
think.
finding the opening kill, they are suffering in sight with the way the
It was
Leviathan is having
8-0 at
leads.
one point, bro.
So we've seen the long C fight over and over from Sentinels, saying, okay,
Is
Lev,
that the
if you're
guy
going to come out and fight us, then
100Thieves
fight us.
though?
We'll take that.
Black beard.
Because the sight take is
Looks
easier.
like that.
It's the little things they're hitting. I mean, in the beginning, Zekken was basically farming for alts, looking to get shot too.
12.
If that would have been a way he got an orb. So
Technical.
Zed have had an idea of what to do since the beginning.
8-11
Right
now
now
that.
is to hit these alts next round as both teams get a little chat in this timeout.
Great call, as you say, they're not afraid to
This
fight out towards the C side. When the pressure's coming in towards A and most of the Sentinels are on that C side, well, John Cutie is doing a great job getting that info and also slowing things down in the pushes here from Leviathan.
Lev also reacts with quite a bit of utility on the BC side too.
And that's the thing.
Sen feels
Using
good about that.
so much util to fight back on that mountain side and having less on those retakes here. Maybe that call would be what we try to be a little bit more, have a little bit more protocols here and save a bit of that util for the retakes. When you're starting this round and we're back in the circle here, you're not really seeing Leviathan really set up to go for that 3-player push on A, 3-player push towards C.
No, it's more reactive right now for sure. Yeah. They're trying to figure out what's happening, make the right moves so they can have that utility for the retake, which it does make sense. Sentinels is now hitting their shots, coming online a bit. This is their map for a reason. Let's see what they have left in the strat book. Aspas just a bit on the off angle here for the peak.
Where we go?
Oh,
Aspas is scary. I hate Aspas. Aspas got 2. Aspas got 2. Aspas is scary.
A pit came out on that C side.
Imagine you get into the round with a showstopper and a lockdown, and those are the things that go down first. That did. Sentinels did not need that start, and Lev is very happy with the condition of this round. Able to stay in default positions. Killjoy utility still smattered about A. Yeah, this should be a Lev round. Almost no deaths, if they can help it.
Unable to dodge the Prowler, too. 10's just getting ready to TP somewhere. It's a
Hey.
Tried to guess it, that he was still trying to hide in that cubby towards that waterfall side. Unfortunately there for Sentinels, it was an off angle closer to the boxes. An easy win there. John Cutie trying to create some space. All that util on the A site, now realizes the last kill. Should have done it with a classic, why not? But yeah, Sasi's going to meet up with them. They'll get a plant and a nightfall out of this, so there's still some sort of hope here for Sentinels on a post plant. But Leviathan are at the ready. 3 of them grouped up here at the staircase.
Pushing, trying to focus a high-low that might be a swing, but I don't know if they have the time. 3 now. About to
The nightfall was looking towards the spawn. They were looking for a timing and a push in that area, and it's a backstab instead. Leviathan with this defuse now are at map point against Sentinels map pick.
That's just one of those moments. Even tell yourself, like, I'm going to count to 5 and then I'll turn. I'm going to give this time. They're not going to, okay, they're not pushing. Bam. Oh my. That's, I think that right there is a really just good window into what's been happening to Sen this game. What Lev has been able to put on the server in these situations where they have the side of Sentinels in a rotation.
Never push Viper. Please don't push. I know y'all just plays no ball or some shit.
It's really, like you say, who's to blame? Who's to blame?
They're also really good. They're also just plays no ball.
The last and finishing touches.
I want to give them that advantage.
The C-mount control again. It's going to be a big fight.
Showstopper hits the front of the site.
Baited out.
No contact. They still have more ults to work with on the attack, though. As for Leviathan, they have their lockdown currently anchored up on the A site.
They got ulti though.
Nightfall as well if they do lose a bit of control of the site. So many things to layer on here to keep it secure and keep C.
Run, bro. Run.
Winning round for Sentinels.
Sentinels rushing in. Now it's a 5v5 retake.
Nightfall comes out quite early because they're expecting Lev to just push in.
Yeah, especially that the lockdown got used. Now they'll keep him at bay for a bit, but here is a winning moment or a key piece is Tex. With the lockdown. Come with support now, dropping the players trying to fight back towards the waterfall. Numbers dwindling for Sentinels. It's up to John Cutie and Zelsis.
They're taking all these fights.
There's that lockdown. There's some free space towards the back. There's no util to throw here for Leviathan. There's deniability, delays here with the snake bite. Both of them pinned towards the back of the side. There's that first swing.
Oh, John Cutie. Oh, John Cutie. Oh. IGL, IGL, một là IGH. Yeah. IGA, IGA. Who you got? Who you got? Give me one more. Give me one more, bro. Celsius, you stay. You stay. You stay right there, Celsius. Let me take that. Let me take that.
Do you want it? Do you want it? He says, I want it. They said, let's go. Sentinels want it. Fans, let's see if they got it. It's going to be ultimate coming up for John Cutie if they can source some orbs. And they've pushed a little bit of a lower armor buy here to Leviathan, but with this rubble control, Sen's taking it slow.
They do want to take it slow. They know the economy's somewhat broken here for Leviathan. 3 chances for the defensive side. So
that would have been the biggest
King. So you can see that Lev, they're feeling they do not rotate this much so far in the past few rounds, but already you have Calm going back and forth to the site. Now they're rotating Mazino back out, back to a 1-2-2, trying to play reactive against Sentinels right now because they know Sentinels could bring this to 12. Prowler out, great information on pillars, seeing at least a few there. Coming in.
He was looking that side, so
and also Mazino grouping up here towards Baby Door.
Like a whole group
trying to open the door, trying to create a diversion on the other end. Both players on the A side from Sentinels now getting ready to break that door. Boombot now to clear it up. There's that first blood, instant trade. Calm waiting on the other end, hit by the paranoia.
No. Oh, nice.
John Cutie got caught there, couldn't reload fast enough, and Calm gets the
I'm rooting for Sentinels.
It's not cleared once again. Such a tight space, but he finds so much room. Now Celsius trying to save the round for Sentinels. A 2 versus 3. Celsius swinging out here. Wins it. Aspas with the backstab. King gets that pick.
Yes, you got this. You have been here way more than anyone else.
Shrouded step, jump spot from Aspas.
Oh, yes, you got this. You got this, Dave. You got this. You got this, Dance. I say, you got this, Dance. You got this. Easily. Let's got goosebumps, bro. Goosebumps, literal goosebumps. Can you see it? I don't think you can see it. But then, freaking goosebumps right there. Freaking goosebumps right there. That guy got goosebumps right there.
With the whole, I get nervous there and losing my hair. I think this continues on.
12-10. Oh, the way Lev has started some of these last rounds, you'd think he would just lock it in. And we have Icebox next. Both teams showed so golden on Icebox last time they played. It looked so good. Oh my gosh, and Sentinels now 2 away. Tying this up, this should be a locked-in round for Sentinels. The Sheriff's there on left
man,
side.
I did expect it to be 12 Lev.
We should get an 11-12 here with a possibility after this round.
No. 14-12.
Especially we talked about the buy that Leviathan had before this timeout. Force buying around King's Sheriff. They have nothing to work with in this round. Ashiko. This will give a chance here, some breathing room for Sentinels if they can convert this one. Potentially continuing the protocols here of controlling the orb. Look at this push out from Leviathan though. They have so much pressure on the A side. And Sentinels, it's a 1 gear move forward. Clear the C site and plan.
I think they're realizing Lev is having a tough time reacting instantly to these. It's just Sen have to be just as scared about the post plants as Lev would be about Sen. Oh, the shots are off.
Info on 2 players. John Cutie wasn't expecting a third. There's a paranoia that's going to hit at least one of them.
Okay.
Celsius stays alive, and that's going to slow things down, at least on that side. Giving a chance for Leviathan to creep in from Waterfall and also from the spawn. That's King and Tex. John Cutie has a pit available if needed, but he's playing Tex has fallen. sort of planning for them, and as they're trying to pick up the
Ooh, we got this, we got this, we got this. It's 11 12. It's 11 12. It's 11 12.
Running a forward, running across, jump spotting and spotting King. Yeah, he'll get that shot.
Yeah.
Spike will go off no matter what, though. An expensive round for Sentinels, though, as they move into round number 24.
Expensive
That's
for
the
real.
question. Where is the money going to be? 3,400, 5,300 could be a buy around 10s there. After he gets a smoke in, you can see the credits they have. Saucy at 55, and the first shots here to drop some of the weapons. The Molly follow-up here from Sentinels was beautiful for delay. 3 Mollies, as well as the KJ2 Viper. And they just wait out the round with King inside as Zelsis just goes a little ham, has some fun in sight, knowing that round's over, getting himself an alt point 1 away from lockdown no matter what now. So smart moves all around. Sentinels have done everything they can to get these rounds, even with Leviathan poking in there. 17, round 20.
Everybody got played.
Sentinels have found this C-mound fight to be so
Giving
beneficial.
2v4s, giving
Hasn't really
1v2s.
been the A focus. It seems like Lev has the read, the ability to lurk a little bit more than Sen want on the A focus. So it's been BC for Sentinels, even if the round starts at A. Let's see if they hit it again. Once John Cuda gets the sight, you can expect the ultimate here. So I think we've seen that at B mostly. Maybe they hit B again as a late one through door. But it is up to Lev here. They've had so many chances to close this out. And Sentinels are going to push them to OT if they can't do anything about round 24.
I did hit a clip, but I didn't record it.
Nightfall versus the pit that we're going to finish.
I'll record it.
Said Leviathan are going to play a little bit things a little bit more cautiously. Calm getting ready to throw here this haunt to get information
Maybe I
outside the
can't.
A side.
But
for Sentinels off this timeout. Will they try to go aggressive or just break that utils, wait it out?
Both the orb and the wall thrown, so if they want to come back, retake becomes that much easier, but they're holding. Making sure the pressure isn't anywhere they don't want it to be. Oh, that's a move up. You see the orb picked up. They're going to continue to press forward. Remember, it's the ultimate for Zelsis here as well, so that's 2 big ones. And they initiate on A.
King's there, hit by the paranoia, manages to fall back on time. Seas could not catch him. John Cutie watching the staircase. Lockdown available as the orb got picked up. Nightfall being thrown onto defense. Gets information on 3. A lot of them are hit by the Nightfall.
Ooh, you didn't get 10 kills. And you didn't get 10. Teleport and all that. It's a 12-12. It's a 12-12 at this point.
And a plant also comes in.
Jump up there.
To skirt under the lockdown.
Not gonna be tough here, but Mazino, he's gonna at least get 1. Trade it back, at least with some pop shots on Sentinels, but Mazino's still alive. Looking to walk back in, has a paranoia, 1 HP, TP's across off the paranoia, but just got hit by the edge of the down swarm. Aspas now has to come huge.
Aspas, aim threatening.
Spike being watched, backstabbed by Zelsis. We are play the extra innings.
We got this. We got this. We got this. Oh, this is the biggest comeback in history. Biggest freaking comeback, man. Oh, Sentinels.
Not able to close it out. 3 rounds to make it happen, but Sentinels find a way through each time now, and everybody's starting to come online.
Money. Money. OT. We're going to OT. And Sentinels gonna be 100% on Lotus. 100% on Lotus. 100% on Lotus. 100% on Lotus for Sentinels. Or take 100% on Lotus for Sentinels. Or maybe you're a left man. My bad if you're a left. I'm just rooting for Sentinels. Don't hate me for that though. Got this. Okay, it's even. Okay. 3v3. John Cutie says, and Aspas is there. We'll take that. Aspas is there. Second and 10 is there, but then everybody on the Sentinels team is OP.
I'm gonna stay together. Looking for Prowler, sees here.
Aspas is scary, not
Do not
like
have the ability to
Aspas
watch
is
back now unless
scary.
it's an alarm bot. They're just out of range.
This map, bro.
As they start making
This
their way
map
forward.
right now.
Baby door
This
could be
game
broken,
here
but it
is
looks
like
like
dangerous.
Is not going to make that sound. They'll be rotating somewhere else. But they're playing it safe, so they can all get here for the retake.
He picks at the right time, he's gonna get kills.
Already using
Doesn't he get the right time?
Yeah.
Push.
Behind the Prowler inside the
Okay,
side, though, it's a 1-for-1.
It's 1-for-1. Okay.
Free plant
Now it's 2v2 both plant is way better than 3v3 both plant.
Looking to regroup towards the spawn.
Or maybe not. I don't even know. I'm fucking silver. Hold on. Yeah, I'm silver. That was good as hell. Oh my god, I've been hard stuck boost for the longest time, which is wasted silver. So I was just saying, yeah, I'm silver. Sorry, that wasn't that big of a thing, so I'm really happy about it. Just focus back on this match. Ooh, it's 1v2, 1v2. Hey, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over. Ah, I was looking for 10 seconds, my bad, my bad.
Really clean movement from Com there at the end to kind of stray back and
I'm
forth, give it a hard time to get that.
I was
They'll trade back
looking
in.
for 10
And
minutes,
yeah,
my bad.
Leviathan with the attack. Slowly playing it towards that
I'm
right
that
side.
stupid. I'm really like that. I was supposed to be rooting for sentinels, and now halfway through I started rooting for Lev out of nowhere.
It has just been an absolute war
They
zone
start
for
rooting
these
for
teams,
Lev.
trying to vary the way that they're getting the paranoias in, working under around the one-ways. Incredible stuff that both teams.
I thought Lev was sentinels. That team said, I was really so fucking bad for sentinels. Okay. A posa, it's a posa, it's a posa right now.
And they take some time.
Yo, can you subscribe to my channel if you can? I'll be really glad. And yeah, I stream every day from around. Yeah, what time is it right now? Whatever. Yeah, it's 6:30 right now on VCT time, my country's time. So 4 hours earlier than this. Right now, I start streaming 4 hours. Hours earlier than this. So like, whatever time it is. 4 hours earlier than this. Okay? I start streaming every day. I stream every day. From 1 to something I can do. Not from 1, I guess. I stream from around 3. So right now it's 6. So not 4 hours earlier. It's like 3 hours earlier. Then right now I start streaming. So yeah, watch that if you can. If you're not even there, you left. Okay, you came back. Thank you. You came back. I love you. Are you the one that came back? I love you, bro. The one viewer I'm talking about. Not the other viewer, because the other viewer is me. I'm just basically watching for chats. Oh! Okay, we'll take that. No worries.
Spike knowledge means no one on the map moves.
Aspas is dead. Says he's dead. Okay, he's dead. That's kinda hot. No worries. Aspas is scary, I'm saying. Aspas is really scary. Now I feel like I'm going in. It's scary, pretty scary though. Ooh, who said Zekin ain't scary though? Wow, they get afraid. They get another.
And as mentioned, both of these teams not afraid to fight.
Oh my gosh.
2v2, second one away from an ult.
It's been like that the whole fucking last fucking round too. It was like 2v2, right? But then the attacking side, 2v2 both playing is good, Lord. John QT and Zekin. I'll take that because they really like that.
Instead, you had to play the contact.
They really like that.
Also being meticulous, clearing towards the back of the site, watching drop, seeing that util. And there's that showstopper now.
Okay, now they're
oh my gosh, where do they put it? What's the safest spot? You can get your blast packs out. Yeah. So Sentinels is going to let them walk into sight, even to get that first touch on Spike. And Zekin may just ult and hold it.
Yeah.
With John Cutie watching the angle.
They got
they'll burst out.
You got an orb, you got snake bites on top of that. Showstopper is going to be the first one. Just the first thing to delay. Just to actually even take out the smoke away here from Mazino, who does have a second one though. Door's about to open. Satchels towards the air and make sure that nobody's there. Snake bite coming in as the door opens. So that's one of them wasting towards the back doorway. A pinch attempted to be moved forward. Mazino runs through. John Cutie trades it right back.
John Cutie's got it. John Cutie's got it.
And John Cutie plays in time.
Yeah, John Cutie. Sure it's sentinel bundle. Sure it's sentinel bundle, John Cutie. John Cutie got it. John Cutie got it. John Cutie with the clutch. John Cutie is clutch. John Cutie is clutch.
Leviathan are forced into another overtime here. Let's switch it up one more
Oh, that was
time.
scary.
The
That was
opening
really
kills.
scary. All freaking trades.
Can't forget about that.
That was
Oh
nasty.
my gosh. This play.
This is
You saw
really
second
game
wanted to
flow.
kind of fire and draw attention, but also knew
This
he
is
couldn't give coverage to
really
John at that
scary.
moment. John
It's
with
like
a very fast play.
it's
and then
giving me
times it out.
goosebumps and stuff.
Sea mountain control
It's like,
is on.
you know, when your ass cheeks like, bro. That's scary, bro. I ain't even lying now. It makes your head go like that.
Stalemate, players rotating back, leaning up and scaling towards the A side.
Okay, now they're going to A, to B, and 1C.
This is the equivalent of
I'm
sitting
talking
in
about
front of a
sentinels.
cipher trap, waiting
The
for
attacking
somebody
is
to
gonna
peek.
be on
They're ready
B.
for
Nah,
somebody
they're
to
rotating.
do a jump peek,
Okay.
as they are that far up.
Now they expect a little bit of B, but then they're
I don't know if
rotating to A.
Zelf's
They're
heard
getting them out on
anything in
E
A
because
just
this
yet.
is
He's still kind of
deep
moving back and forth.
checks and
He wants to get some knowledge
Kingg
of
is
top door
deep.
to be a little scary, but
Calm
man, there's about
Aspas
to be a
and
party on
mazino.
that side of the map,
Come.
and Sentinels only have the two.
And the
Nah, 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 nah.
Sentinels after
They're,
that
they're,
info
they're
is to rotate towards C.
it's C. They're
So
thinking
all
it's
of
C.
Leviathan looking to group up, and they're just storming as a group with the alarm.
Nah.
Zelson's forced to
They
fall
think
back.
it's
Sacco
C.
comes across, and
It
he's
ain't
out
C.
in the
It
open
ain't
in
C.
a one and done. Hit by the pain shells. Hit by the
Ah.
He also gets dropped. Now John Cutie has to hold alone. Gets hit by the C's. And also gets
John
dispatched
Cutie's
here by
dead. John Cutie's
So much
dead now.
util coming in, they can't decide what to shoot at or where to shoot.
Aspas also moving forward.
Hey.
Too much noise. Showstopper ready.
No.
This
No,
is just a bit
I
of
said
a
she didn't get it.
though, but he's pinned. Really nothing that Sentinels could really do outside of this paranoia. And
Oh,
for Leviathan, rather.
This is scary. This is really scary. Bro.
Good results on their attack side.
It's all about being back on attack right now. And sweet question,
It's really scary.
why not more than 33?
Not gonna lie.
Well, let's see if
Scary.
Aspas can do that, because he's at 33 right now. And this
Scary.
again, every time
Scary as frick.
that Lev's coming through tree, they're taking a main control there near stairs. That whoever's in that spot, second was last time, got seized and hit with so much util. It just seems like such a hot spot for where Lev's protocol is. That right
Scary as
outside
frick
area,
right now.
right side plant. They're vibing. They're feeling it right now. They know things are going their way on these attack rounds, but it's the question of the defensive side. What is gonna make it work? Sentinels are gonna be calling a timeout here. Organize what that might be, because it has been a rinse and repeat almost of every round to see who can do the most damage at C as they punch each other right in the face.
Second is there too.
And then work the rest of the map. The
Ah.
late A plays, we haven't really seen
Oh,
the B
this
focus,
is
as
like
that has kind
this.
of been
Cause like they wanna say
rebuttaled
that.
immediately. Every time someone
This
tries
is
to
the
get there,
angle.
unless you're entering with an ultimate. So it is a really big question. What's going to work that's not this C push and then a default around the map? We'll see. They'll have an answer for us right now. Is about to come out of the
Okay, timeout sentinels.
Round
But okay.
28, Lev back on match point, but this
Round
just
28 it is.
favor the attacker's aggression. All right, a little bit of a
Back and forth, the
doesn't
back
look
and
like a
forth,
fight
the
as much.
back
It's
and
not
forth, the
second
back
over
and
C
forth.
now. They're just gonna
It's
smoke it out.
scary, it's scary,
Need
it's
to get a
scary.
walkthrough to detect what is pushed. Little prowler status. And yeah, they back off so much quicker.
Ken's doing a little bit of a Mazino play there from TPing backwards on the boxes.
Yeah.
Although you're getting good information here, Contrast throughout the Prowler. Got contact in the front. Door now gets opened up. No paranoia being thrown here by Mazino. Still, Aspas is going to rotate across, though, to support Calm. Boombot out. Instantly gets shot down, trying to get a wall bang. It's the stalemate once again. Sentinels are pulling back.
Big A main control, right? Or
You
rebel
know why
control
Sentinels
right
should
that recoil
attack
is going
at
to
the
be very
end?
difficult because they want to use their next utility for sight,
Because
not
then
just to clear
force
a
plan
position
easier
outside
to
of a site.
cut.
So we're
Like,
getting C here. It's going to be the most
it's like
effective
defense,
utility
they
Sentinels
lose
has
one,
left, and
then they're like
it's a
on
bit of a
attack.
read with
They,
that rubble push
they
for
have
Lev.
to clutch it.
The perfect read,
They
right?
got
Because
clutch.
that rubble push,
Press,
yeah,
they
the first
bet
is a
clutch.
util.
They are
Nobody's really
better
getting
under
back on that side. Too
pressure.
late to rotate towards
That's
A.
why.
So we're going to have close range battles now. Beautiful TP by
Ooh,
comes in.
TPs,
Last pass trying to fight back
sentence,
towards the waterfall.
TPs.
Answers back with one. But C site is now open for Sentinels
Okay.
to plant.
3v2.
2v2.
Util, there's Molly's
They're
there. No,
winning, they're
just the
winning.
Viper's bites coming out.
Post plan 2v2 is a sure win for them. 3v2 is easy win. Oh, okay, it's 2v1. 2v1 is even better.
Manages to find safety, find some cover, smoke up as well, and play with his teammate. There's that contact.
Yo.
Another multi-kill coming in from the IGL.
They knocked the crown off.
IGL. The IGL. The IGL. Oh, the IGL is dangerous.
For Sentinels to win this
Not gonna lie. IGL is.
Sentinels mid-round calling right now, and how they're forced to attack some of these sites is really, really incredible because it's not putting the
John
pressure on
QT
them
top
that
frag.
Lev is expecting. All right,
IGL got clutch. I told you John QT got clutch.
even the coaches are ready to see two in their favor here. This is getting wild. And little techie pause. Little techie pause coming in.
Yes,
a little break for
30
everybody. Breather. Take in everything that's been happening. Let's remember what it took Sentinels to get here, right? It's very uncharacteristic that these were some 4K rounds. Absolute clutch rounds that were bringing Sentinels
Right now they
into
popping
this
up.
game. Usually those are rounds Sentinels is still just taking away from their opponent while they're 3 or 4 rounds up. This is really one of the first ones where we saw Sentinels
John QT is just like that. He's clutching.
Sentinels a little bit into that
John QT got 20 kills and all, but then impact kills.
being able to come out on top with the mid-round calls.
It's way
As we saw
better.
here, we had a little bit of a mouse issue and a
Those
sound
kills
issue.
were
And this
like
is in the hands of the
on
IGL
nothing.
here of Leviathan.
Those kills were like,
Trying to figure
yo,
out
I gotta win
or
this.
VCT, I don't
You
know.
win
I don't know who's
still.
playing today.
True.
But yes, to
Still
go,
a lot of Riz.
yes, indeed. But at least to go back to that storyline, right? Talking about how Sentinels, yes, we're seeing them turn it around here on that second half. It's the Sentinels that we know that number one
Some
team
round
that we
out,
currently
you
have here in
know.
Valorant worldwide. But Leviathan, when we started now the kickoff going into the split of the VCTs, going into the stage 1.
Oh, he
on
lost.
paper, it
Oh.
looked like one of the top teams moving in.
That's
right?
the
'Cause
type
on
boss
paper,
here, I
they have
think.
an international all-star roster. And you're definitely starting to see those come slowly into pieces. It took some time. It took a bit of novelty to test out, but when you're going back into what's more comfortable now for these players, the C's actually caught 3 players as well. So Util is good, the trade is good, but the fights are better on both sides.
And the desk mentioned it that Calm did not feel like he
So
was
I was
starting
like,
the
bang,
season like
kill
he
one,
wanted to. It felt a
die
little bit
one,
like the
kill
start
one,
in
die
EG
one.
where there was not a
So
groove.
this point.
Seemed like he was able to focus on that and shake it off here for the first game of the week.
Never looking scary now.
And where else will they go?
I have the
Still, C mound. It's like there's gold under that sand.
Especially on
Nobody
that
has to
scary
guard.
when you fought loud.
Now the B
Cloud
push.
and
Not too many here in overtime, if any, that
right
we've
now
seen.
he's
But this was
really
a round
scary
where
right now.
John Cutie was able to clutch. They have come away with wins here.
Looks like they have metal detectors too, because they realized that nobody was fighting towards the C side anymore. Perfect rotate towards B.
Oh, nice, nice
Calm
freaking
cannot get a plant
headshot.
yet.
Used it
All of
low.
Leviathan are still holding inside.
Good leg.
Plant will be successful this time around. Utility being thrown by Tex on the post plant. Again, a tie game here in round number 29 in this first map of the series. And Sentinels are just trying to find the right timing.
And you got to be telling me they don't expect the paranoia from Tens to come through this door. It's been almost every time.
But it's going into sight.
He might actually choose sight. If he makes it the switch, it usually goes through door. Gonna go ahead and smoke off one side, so he only gets a few members to be seeing here. They don't even know.
Perfect one, hits the first. There's the haunt for a counter. Players are stuck towards the back. Now he runs inside the side, gets the back.
Oh, it wasn't for the reload. Hey, they got defense, attacking. They're winning this. They're winning this. Attacking, they win every time. They even when I was one attacking wrong, bro.
Sentinels, rinse and repeat. This is why they run these protocols.
Switching sides.
Same thing there. Works this time again.
If Tens didn't have, then
being
they
able to
had
retake
to reload.
it. Very nice.
Way more
Now they're on to attack. We see one of the wins come from the defensive side, bucking the trend here of overtimes. And it's Sentinels to grab it. Where do they go for this round? Look at me. Just shooting everything. Now, second over there, fragging out. Doing what he can.
That was the thing. Nobody was looking at Tens, right? He had perfect util to sneak
And then he ran it. If he had more bullets, that was more kills for sure.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Thankfully, there's less bullets. About Tens is just going to go on multi-kills nonstop. But back in the server. Sentinels in the lead. Beautiful retake, allowing them to close out the first map. Zelsis sees the aggression coming out from front B. Trying to fight back against both players, Calm and Aspas, in tandem once again. And in tandem falling back. Sentinels pushing now towards the A side as there's two players out on the defensive there. But coming out of his shrouded step. But John Cutie stuck behind. He's at the staircase. He hears her rotate. This is an opportunity to break baby door and move towards B for a plant, and they'll do so.
Slowly moving through. A little bit of a lurk on stairs right now by John Cutie. Could separate this entire squad of Lev, whether it's one or two. Still gonna stall them out. Everybody quiet.
Ooh!
2 kills for him, and second is there. 2 versus 2. Second is
2. Okay. Yeah. Show him. And who's the great better race? Who's the better race? Second. Answer. Who's the better race? Second. Who's the?
There's that lead on the first, the look back on the other. Seconds with the race, but cannot get it done. Aspas getting these kills. Aspas also getting a kill record for the VCT Americas. And we're once again going into more innings.
Absolutely.
That's 7 kills at this point. Those 2 for such kills.
Oh my gosh. This play right here. We thought it was going to be the Kingpin. Everything gets torn apart here, but that's not the case. There's still a bit of life left on this retake. Oh. The control, the defuse, calm, cool, collected. Oh my god. Here we go. We are back in. It doesn't matter. 2 rounds now taken from that defensive side. We're back to a bit of our seam mound fight, but still, Lev's a little more patient on it this time. The Sentinels look to gain that ground. This root push on A, though, is gaining some serious ground.
31. Round 31, bro. This ain't no joke. This ain't a joke. This is scary.
Bourbon, no kills. We stay hot now for Leviathan. Pedaling once again towards
they're rotating back. Except for
working around now.
The Sentinel's just taking up the same defensive position everywhere. Tens is already pushed out here. A little bit of info. He can get out safely, drop back, teleport into C. And he'll have his paranoia through door here. Second should be able to peek out as a smoke pops and see what doesn't even look at
second,
just goes for the
gotta pop him off in second. You gotta pop off. 10 in second, you gotta pop off. Then y'all are way better than this. Ooh, John Cutie is nasty. John Cutie is nasty. Oh, now it's Viper. Viper def. Viper Omen def. Viper Omen def. Show him. Who's the better Viper? Who's the better Omen? Who's the better? Viper?
Trying to find the timing. King stay tucked in. Getting the headshot. And Red Bull clutch. Leviathan are back at that point.
You can't ask for more from King right now. Going into the overtime games that they had the last time in this box, it was so tough for King to find a frag, for him to get past those moments. But here, coming up huge, nothing stopping the Lev squad on that defense as they push right through. Okay, John Cutie for a moment. God. So many multi-kills coming from this guy right now. That kid can frag, but it was all up to King right here. King feeling good about the last one as his team brought it around. And they cycled these rounds together. Now Lev's on defense.
And Sentinels wants to move quick.
We're already here.
Towards tree.
Oh. This is just that. Left text that.
He made it through. He has a chance now to play towards the staircase, but look at this push. Oh, this
they're pushing deep.
They're flying. Thankfully, here Saucy stays behind. Here's the footsteps. There's that first line up for the second.
He's really like that. Now they can go back. Why? Because he needs to pull together.
And it's called the one time they turn for the flank.
Hey, Zeus is there now. Oh.
It looks like we're getting another round here. This is going to be an easy plant. It's all up to Mazino. And I think they're going to quiet him down quite soon.
Leslie comes up huge, but with this
Is that 10 women on that team, almost the only one that died.
All
Yeah,
eyes on
almost
Spawn.
that's live.
Can't stay quiet anymore.
Oh, they
He's
got
gonna stay
ulti.
quiet though as he gets hit by the nightfall. Pain shells now, more delays, and you definitely know here at this point.
Benches.
With no util
Viper
coming through, he
DK.
TPs across.
Oh. At this point, it was like nightmarish, real nightmare out there. Bro.
John Cutie getting close to that 30. It's going to be a why not 40 for us, boss. This is getting insane right now. These trades. Again, timing. Orb goes down. That's when you're finding it. I mean, we just saw the knife come out in that situation when Saucy took down 2, so you can see what kind of advantage they have on calling this timing, calling the rotation. Sends macro. Is on point to collect some of these rounds.
John Cutie 28.
You mentioned there 39 kills for Aspas. We mentioned the record that he was holding. Or now he now holds. The record was 35 before. And now he has 39 in one single map here at the VCT Americas.
Crazy.
The more rounds we go,
It was 45 and 3.
to actually beat this record. But Leviathan in round number 33, a bit of util being used towards the seaside again. It's almost like a broken record, but it's a favorite song that we have on repeat.
Yeah. This is one of the most quiet rounds of the entirety of OTs that we have. The contact play to A has been happening, but no show C, no show B here to start. Your first acknowledgement is going to be that door opening, and 3 stack that site for Sentinels.
No, they're pushing V.
Once they break that door, there's going to be delays here with the Saucy able to score first, though, towards that A side. Another spray towards the staircase to drop calm. That's less util to help Aspas, so he's going to have to do it alone. Walking inside the B side, but there's a lot of push and pull here on both ends. Prowler being thrown on a defense.
Yeah, they're going for B, they're going for B, they're
Opposition
both
close
to
here
do.
towards the A side.
Sentinels,
Now Sentinels will
Sentinels.
have to choose to play the retake. As the plat now
They're
comes in,
planting
Leviathan on B.
Really nice bit of macro there by Lev. Playing that baby door, playing text to push the site. The shot towards 10s. They know they've done a bunch of damage.
Is a perfect line here to flash towards the B side.
Yeah.
They're waiting for the timing on it. King, though, continues to push.
Drops
a
King is
Celsius
there.
on rotation. There's
He's
that pain, there's that
4v4.
paranoia. It's going to hit 2 of them. Texto playing the off angle up towards heaven. And with these kills, Leviathan
Cleans it up.
on their attack.
How does it go that they have such a good read on each other every round?
You have permission. Hello, Kios. Permission for what? As in, streaming this? I think I've been doing it for a while, so it's like you can stream it. It's like I don't know how to say it, but then you can stream it. It's like they permit it. It's like VCT allows people to stream their content. I think that's how it is. I get it. Yo, Chaos, if you come back, I'm waiting for you.
But when it comes down to fighting, Sentinels are also very good at that, since we're seeing such a back and forth battle here on the attack half of both of these teams. In this overtime, round number 34, door being open, and this time Sentinels, they want to change a little bit here. A re-hit back towards the C site. 10's looking at paranoia off the contact, and that is going to push Mazino back inside the C site.
Feels like forever since we've been at C. They head back. The fight wasn't as grand as before, so a bit more util here for both teams to be able to make a retake or a site take happen.
I guess, and then it's allowed, I guess.
Checking all the corners. And they push out without cross-map control. They're actually just activating and pulling down the Viper gas.
Aspas got 39 kills right now.
Back as John Cutie presents with the team towards that side of the map, leaving Zekken as a bit of a lurker here. And yeah, they're going to full retake on this and walk it back up.
Thing is, they can't really reline. They're not really retaking for Leviathan. They have a perfect read right now, keeping 2 players inside the A site. Tex with full util. King again.
Here's the audio.
A nuisance towards the tree. Snake bite to
Yeah,
slow
they're
down 20
pushing.
seconds
They're
left. No
pushing.
hitting the site. And as they make the noise, they break the noise and actually break the door to move towards
Almost
the
been 1 hour, some
Another
30
pivot
minutes
here
or
with
so.
13 seconds left, but there's no util to stop them for the plant. Room to breathe now for Sentinels. A 5 versus 5 post-plant.
Really nice job with the Zekken lurk there, controlling the audio in the middle of the map. Lockdown comes in. And this is going to be tough for Leviathan. They get it just off to the side. It's not going to work.
They'll have to keep them back. And the paranoia was used already earlier on in the round, so they have nothing here once they reopen the door. A TP inside the site. 10s is trying to find information. Hit here. At least sees the season.
Tense got this, Tense you got this, Tense you got this. Ay, ay, ay.
Will be able to do so. But Aspas fights towards the back lines. Players are falling down. John Cutie and Celsius once again. 2 versus 3. Tap on that spike.
John Cutie's still on. Ah.
And now it's halfway though with the defuse. Well, he's sticking it. Spike will go off.
Ay. Nice. Thought they lost it. Thought they lost. Ooh. That was nice. That was nice.
Staving off the death of the first map there from Leviathan as they threw everything they had at defusing the spike, but there are just too many mollies. We saw it before from John Cutie and Celsius. They have a plan for the B post plant, whether or not they can get far outside. Incredible last moment plays here to keep us going. Round 35 on the board. Look at that. The duality of man. Oh my gosh.
The right guy was and the left guy just missed that. But that was really funny.
Not ready to slow down the pace are both Sentinels and Leviathan. Pressure continuing for both of these teams. For both, all the fans currently watching so far as Leviathan are looking to hit towards the C site. 4 players grouped together, 1 late lurk on the A side, which is Tex. And that's the game plan, keeping them towards C.
Yep.
So Tens has to play. A great spot here from Rebel.
Do they insert? I thought they were going to leave King for a moment, but he actually plays a bit of a safer spot here. They're going to want to come back after a hard hit here. Hey, they're going to try to get a good fake in. A frag may bring the spike over, but right now, this is just going to be a bit of a ruse from Leviathan.
It's a double pump.
They are backing up, though.
So you realize that Rebel is open now. They're all grouping up.
Yeah, they're going to take it.
30 seconds left. You can work the map still. You can still go towards A side or break that baby door towards B. And if you're looking at it here, Tenz is going to be alone on the A site, so he has to come up huge if Leviathan chooses to fight that area. Door gets broken, second stays back. Paranoid are trying to slow down as much as he could. 20 seconds left, the Satchel's moving inside. Tenz trying to do as much as he can towards the back of the site. Now the first call.
Ooh, Tenz got one. He didn't say it after one. That's all I'm doing. Yeah, I mean, it's going for once. It's fine.
Has support from King at the drop. But Sentinels are doing a little bit of Leviathan here. 3 players grouped up.
Aspas is scary.
Smokes are being thrown. The push to engagement. Second with the first blood.
No.
Showstopper out for Aspas. John Cutie stays alive for a bit.
John Cutie, you got this. John Cutie, you're clutch. You're built for this kind of stuff.
To get inside the site, and they're trying to get the defuse. Wall after wall, smoke after smoke. And as it comes down, Aspas gets another one for his troubles. And we continue on.
Switching sides. Match point.
Wow. We go again. And this is becoming such a timid early round OT now for each one. Both teams are playing to win, but also to not lose, which pulls you back into sight, making the rounds even more tense because it looks like the site is open, but the defending team is playing more to retake and not lose a member, so they have full util. It is becoming such a different game right now for these takes, these holds. We're hardly seeing this C-mount pressure anymore because of the safety that's required in these rounds because they're coming down to the wire. 4-1 to start off round 36 here for Sentinels on attack to bring themselves back in for another OT.
They're trying to do the same thing. Yeah, grabbing orb here on the C side. Zelsis is the one that picks it up. John Cutie, though, is going to get hurt. They just heard him jump spot. He does get the lineup. The snake bite on the ground, and he pushes Leviathan back. Pain shell, snake bite. He avoids all of it. And that will now engage Sentinels towards the C side. As he rotates across, gets picked up by Aspas. There's still util to delay. Big paranoia out for the attack. Second from the air. Stays alive.
Okay, it's a 4v3.
Buying some time as much as he can. Comes on the rotation.
Not favorable.
Mazino.
Util now being thrown. Both from Tenz and Celsius trying to keep things alive. Nanosword trying to push
You got this. You got this.
2 versus 4 now. All of them grouped up. Back towards the spawn. The wall bank. One to fall.
Celsius.
Showstopper out. Aspas does not connect. Celsius trying to stay alive. Swarmed in by Leviathan. It took a while. Leviathan will win. Lotus.
And now Sentinels find themselves defeated recently.
Shit.
Having not played it since last year.
That was
36 rounds in. Aspas 47 and 19. 7 first bloods on the game. And Sentinels were doing everything they could to fight back against this man, but it's still true that Aspas can make it happen when given the space, given the time to do so.
And Aspas makes it happen by also beating the international league records for most kills in a map. 47 under his belt. Wow, the record was 42. So yeah, maybe not 33 to win. He needs 47, and Leviathan finally get it.
We still have Icebox next, man. Both of these teams tore it up last time they played. Can we skip a commercial here? I don't think so.
Let's do it. Let's throw the break, and when we come back, Icebox is next.
This was. Was that close? Close is an understatement right there.
Hey guys, it's Jimmy Lin. In this series, I'm going to walk you through Attack on Pearl. Watch out for the stairs, clear this angle. You're going to be able to fight this.
What's that?
Look what I've just made. The perfect pearl.
Not too bad, but check this out.
How can I respond to this guy? This guy has to find permission. I do have permission. Because, you know, I think they're allowed. I think it's allowed. I don't even know for sure. But I think it's allowed. That's what it said in the corporate things. Oof. I was gonna keep the new, foreign title list. The Sentinels' biggest comeback and stuff. They lost. But what was that close? I think I should stop now. I'm fucking done. My energy is exhausted right now. And I don't have money.
Well, I guess that answers your Aspas Demon 1 question.
Exactly. No, I think it was your question.
Or my question, yes.
My answer. By the way, did you give a shout out to the new Sentinels PC that's behind you?
Yes, I saw that actually. This is the new design, right?
Yeah, that's the new design.
Is that the PC that those guys got?
Yeah.
Oh.
Holy fuck, what a map one.
Holy fuck, what a map one. Holy fuck, what a map one. For real, holy fuck.
Gira Aspas. Actually, Gira Aspas.
The game, oh my god, I love VAlorant. Go Settlers! Yeah, go Sentinels. Dropping 40 on Aspas on 40. Nasty. Yo, I think we're done for the day.
To a non-set.
It was a sentinel map. Yeah, it was a sentinel map. Whew. All that comeback from 8-0, 7-0.
Spain opens up
Adios. Saya